Okay, I think I'm just about ready to get started. I saw the one moment. One moment. Okay, we should be good to go now. So I saw that the Ziggly bot was replying, so I think I left something open by accident. But hey, eventually we'll have it up and running, but for now I told it to mute itself. Sorry about the music pause there. So with that in mind, I guess we'll just do a little recap once we switch into the game proper. Give me one moment. I actually didn't even know the Ziggledy-bot would announce that I'm live streaming. That's kind of interesting. I guess now the stream titles will always be captured in the video, I suppose. But in any event, let's switch over to the game. There we go, that looks fun. Hey Chris, how's it going? Ziggledy-bot decided it wanted to announce to the world that I'm streaming. So that was kind of a oops, I left something on while testing. Yeah, Ziggledy-bot, it really wants to earn loyalty points. Actually, I think I banned it from earning points. So its time here is meaningless. So I think the game plan was we were going to revisit the temples, but I'm just thinking... I think we missed the treasure chest that was here. I suppose we could give it a few different tries. To see if we could attain whatever that item was in the Rising Lava Room. Then after that, we just have the Wind Valley, and then presumably the end of the game, question mark? So we'll talk more about, I think, some of the stream changes in the future. But I'll save that, I think, for the end, or if we happen to have a lull in the conversation. But for now, unfortunately, we have to go get that item. I'm just thinking what the best strategy would be in order to get this item. Okay, so I am at mid. So I just have to go back through here. So what button am I thinking of? Okay, I think what I need to do is I think I need Wolfbang to move faster, so that way I could get reach that chest quicker. Is that was the big problem before, where I had to stop moving in order to deal with this. Maybe if I keep this active, I could just tumble, like, see how I had to stop there? Instead of doing a normal attack, maybe the Wolfbang will let me actually reach what I need to get to. Seems to be working out quite well so far. I'm out of points, so whatever I have is whatever I have. Unfortunately, it's at the one point I really needed it. That's okay. Oh, I missed it again. Oh, chat, that is so disappointing. I'm just gonna kill myself. It's faster than resetting the room. Man, it's so hard to remember where that is. It's like, it's such a weird spot.
This can't be.
I agree, Mustafa. This can't be either. See, I thought I did that pretty fast, but that was still not fast enough, chat. Also, getting the lava wall there really sucks. I might not get it just due to that. Yeah, see, now the lava wall doesn't seem in time with anything, so I feel like I'm gonna get slower than I did before. Chat, that just felt unfair. That just felt unfair. I don't think I did anything differently. I think the problem is that it's on a global timer. Let's reset this thing, because otherwise I have a feeling... Yeah, like that time every wall blocked me, so I don't know what I would have done differently. In fact, we're gonna save... Oh. Wait, chat, I had a genius idea. but unfortunately I don't have enough meter for this. Hold on, we're gonna try to cheese out this chest. And in order to do that, I need to spam skills. So chat, I wonder if when we use an extra skill, does that stop the lava from rising? Right? We've seen it time stop other things before. And I don't feel like doing this legit, since clearly it's just nonsense RNG. I will acknowledge Dogi and Sigrun have leveled, but right now I'm more focused on cheesing. Because I would much rather do that than whatever way the game intends me to do it. Because I had like a near flawless run, and I still didn't get it, and then the follow-up attempt, the game just decided, nah, you didn't earn it. So, not really a fan of what it wants me to do. Let's get a little more meter. I mean, this character is just ridiculous, chat. Just look at this. I mean, I'll build meter any way I can. Like, they could try to hit me. Joke's on them. Alright, so we're looking a lot better in terms of yellow meter. So I think my other strategy was better, because like, I got like a single slice, which is not like the fastest thing with this character. But when I do the wolf bang, I get a lot of forward momentum. I feel like that evens out. We almost have enough yellow meter. Fortunately, because we're doing a bad attack, it's actually pretty easy to get yellow meter and things like that from this enemy. So I can just repeatedly special it. Yeah, look at that, chat. Perfect. This is exactly what I'm going to go into the next area with. Alright, so let's experiment, chat, because if there's an easy way to get this item, I imagine this would be it. So we're going to try to do all the same things, and if the game tries to deny us, we're just going to wolf bang our problems away, I guess. Yeah, like there I had to pause, but I feel like I made up some time. If I can preemptively see where those are, like I did it early there, I'm gonna... Oh, I had the... I forgot I had the crystal equipped because I died in between. It's annoying. Alright, since I pressed the wrong button, I'm gonna stop time. I'm gonna tumble. No, it doesn't stop the lava from rising. That is such a shame, chat. Oh, that's not where it was. Shoot. See, I don't remember because all these paths look the same when you're tumbling. Tanks Malm extract, but you can't carry anymore. Oh. I thought it would be something we could collect, so this was absolutely not worth it. That's a shame, chat. At least we know. I somehow didn't die from that. So I'll acknowledge I reached the chest. Was it me, chat, or did that lava actually... Like, even though it was moving during the extra skill, I feel like it also didn't rise as fast. Was it just me? I felt like I had way more time to get to that chest than before. Like, that to me was very suspicious. Because again, I did it at like the same pace the first time. And I even messed up like in the run that we just did. But it definitely seemed like I had way more time to get the chest. So maybe it causes it to skip like... Maybe it's like moving, but because we're an extra skill... Yeah, maybe the extra skill, it missed a timer where it like speeds up. Because I felt like we reached the exit and the lava was nowhere near us. So I'm actually gonna say that the extra skill did something there, because we could go back and could compare that in the VOD, and it definitely took much longer, that third try, compared to the other one. So, okay, I'll count that as cheese successful, chat. It still rose, but it didn't rise like instantly. Like, I feel like it shot up towards the end when you get near the chest to kind of tease you with it, and that didn't happen at all. So, feeling pretty good about that, chat. We didn't have to do it more than 3 tries. See, that's just like the boss, chat. I beat it at, well, technically like 5 tries, but 3 tries on this stream. We got the item. So it has a flag for Sigram. Look, a shooting star indeed. The Sagram is here. Why does it want us to go to Sagram? I guess we could go see chat. Oh, that's right. We were gonna check in on the Krushi. That's right. I was trying to think from like a plot standpoint. I'm like, but we already beat the temple. My brain is like, it has a little bit of a lag today. I must be tired. It was just going, now processing. Krushi, hang in there. I'm assuming it's the woman that was there. What's the matter? What happened? Oh, Mustafa. Oh, obliging woman. That's what her name was. Thank goodness you're back. Krushi's having an attack. She's coughing. Still panting. Sorry, Mustafa. I don't think I can make it. Krushi? Must... Oh, oops. Mustafa. She's not gonna Mustafa. Please, make up with Dad. That's my only concern. My only regret. Well, that's assuming the dad is still alive by the time we go back to the town. We know something horrible is gonna happen in this town, chat. We know something terrible is gonna happen. The question is, how many people are gonna die in that town? That's really the big question. Alright, Krushi. I'll talk with Father. I'll make amends with him, I swear it. So please, don't give up. Thanks for everything. Mustafa. She didn't trick me that time, chat. Krushi? Krushi, wake up! No. This can't be happening. We were too late. Oh, she actually did die, but the power of magic makes her not die? Adel, look! The flame dragon stone began emitting light. Is the stone reacting to something? She is of the elder line of Sagram. Perhaps her life can be saved. Whoa, seriously? The elder bloodlines have a very high affinity with dragon energy. Just nod your head, chat. Krushi's soul has not yet left her body. If we offer the power of the Dragonstone to Krushi... Are you saying we could save her? Wait. Mashira, if what you're saying is true, there's still one problem. If we use the Dragonstone here, how do we know for sure that its power won't be depleted permanently? If this stone loses its power, we may not be able to stop the wind of destruction. No. Adel, what should we do? Adel urged Mustafa to use the Dragonstone on Krushi. Oh, see, chat, this is the save one person versus save the world. Adel made the wrong choice here, chat. Adel definitely, and unless she knows something else that is going to help us at the end of the game, he made a big mistake here. Yeah, I know, I wish we had the choice. I feel like chat would be like, no, we keep the Dragon Stone. We become the true Dragon Warrior. Adel, you must be a fool, but I've never been more grateful to be in such company. Are you certain about this? Well, you didn't give us a choice game. Adel nods his head like an idiot. Thank you so much. This is like the 5th game you've given away the plot item to. You really shouldn't do this. Krushi, come back to me. If you leave me, I won't have anything worth fighting for anymore. Wow, he just hates all of us, chat. We're not worth fighting for. So please, come back. Everyone, I offer my humblest apologies. We all fought together to attain this stone, and I It's okay, Mustafa, don't worry about it. It looks like it worked. Krushi seems like she's gonna make it, and that's all that matters. I was gonna say, Krushi recovery scene off-screen. Yeah, Mustafa, I mean, what are friends for? It's the least we could do. Wouldn't be much honor in saving the world at the cost of an innocent girl's life, either. But, what now? Yes, that is the question. Well, I believe we must continue on and visit the remaining sanctums. Perhaps we should first report back to Ciaris about this. If we really must. Oh, is she gonna be a playable character? She has battle attire on, chat. I'm just saying. Krushi says, "Good morning, everyone." Krushi, what are you doing up? Oh, look at that, chat. She even has a new portrait? Don't worry. There's energy coming from this stone. My coughing stopped and I'm not dizzy at all anymore. It's all thanks to the power of the Great Flame Dragon. The thing is, it only seems to affect me when I'm near the stone. If I get too far away... I see. So that's how it works then. Oh, she's gonna have to go with us then, chat. Right? Because she says she can't leave the stone, and we have to take the stone. The Dragon Stone is sustaining you, but it hasn't cured your Ishkin fever. So, she still has Ishkin fever then. That kinda sucks. But at least her life was saved, right? Yes, and that's why I've made my decision. I'm going to join you in your fight. What? You're even dressed for battle. You can't be serious, Krushi. Well, I can't stray too far from the stone, and you can't leave it here, so it only makes sense that I come with you. Besides, I'm the daughter of Sagram's elder, and sister of the acting chieftain. I'm qualified to replace Mustafa. Oh, Mustafa was a temporary party member? Oh. Okay. You know, we kind of assumed, like, Sigrun is temporary, because we're gonna get the princess at some point. But Mustafa, kind of surprising. Replace me? I will not allow it. You were severely ill until just minutes ago. Mustafa, the situation in the village is only getting worse. Titanos have been attacking almost every day. You could feel the dread in the air. People are scared to even travel. At this rate, Sagram will be completely isolated from the outside. And if that happens, our village won't be able to survive. It's your duty as the village elder to make sure that doesn't happen. Well, you don't need to worry about me. I have the power of the Great Flame Dragon on my side. So please, let me be a part of this. I've caused nothing but trouble for you, but now I can finally help. Alright, do as you wish. Thank you, Mustafa. I've always wanted to shield you from harm, to face risks so that you might not have to. But you are strong. I mean, she's gonna have to replace him stat-wise. Hopefully she is really good. I believe in you and I trust you. Adel, would it be any trouble if Krushi were to take my place? Adel welcomed Krushi to the team, even though he kind of nodded to a question that he probably should have nodded to. Anyway, Doki says, you have nothing to worry about. I mean, look at all of us. We'll make sure she's safe. It's true, no attack is likely to get past Dogi. As long as she stands behind him, chat. Indeed, we are more than sufficient to look after her, and she appears to be quite capable herself. However, child, please be sure to do not overexert yourself. I know, and I'll be careful. Thank you for your concern. Allow me to introduce myself formally. I am Krushi, a Segramite warrior. I look forward to our travels together. Alright, let's head out to the next sanctum. We're on our way to Kylos before we decide to come back here. So let's say we pick up where we left off. Come on, Adel, let's get going. Dogi always looks so grumpy when you look at his character model. Amazing, chat. Uh-oh. Flashing back to the capital. Arrogant voice says, Hey, Tia, it's been a while. I'm assuming this is Rod. Good assumption. I mean, that's a good question, Chad. If we just ignore Krushi, what does happen? I think... would I have to, like, redo the other boss fight? Because we had the option to not stop there, where it will always have a plot flag. I'm not really sure. I'll have to check between streams, I think. I don't feel like refighting the fire dragon, or whatever you want to call it, on stream. It's very loosely a dragon. It's more like a fire salamander, actually. That's what I was trying to think of last time. I'm like, it didn't even have wings, chat. How is that a dragon if it has no wings? That makes no sense. Also, its tail is incredibly long. Yes, as Commander. Hey now, I didn't come all the way here to Old Town just to see you all flustered. I came here on important business. Listen, Tia, a law was just passed today. Tomorrow, this stinkhole is gonna be completely demolished. It's the Prime Minister's orders. All inhabitants of Old Town must vacate the area by the end of today. And don't try to dig in your heels and resist. It won't do anyone any good. That's right. But you know, it's not like I take any particular pleasure in any of this. I could make an exception for your house, you know. Huh. How's that sound? I see. So this city will continue to chase after riches and prosperity. What? Commander, you could do whatever you'd like with my house. I won't be needing it anymore. Oh, that's really ominous, chat. This is the tipping point, chat. She is gonna go full evil on this. And she seems mostly justified at the moment, chat. I don't know if we could call her like a normal antagonist. I feel like if this kingdom gets destroyed, I'm kind of like, yeah, it had it coming. What? Dragon Knight, stop right there! Is this Sias? Oh no, it's not, it's the princess. Aisha, what a mighty deep voice you have again. Men, stand down! I will not allow you to drive these struggling people out of their homes. This is an order from the princess. Don't be such a brat. Do you intend to defy my orders? Don't you get it? The only reason I even put up with you was because of His Majesty. But my father rules everything now, and that means you're nothing more than a has-been. The royal family's nothing more than a relic of the past. Anyway, come on, man, let's move out. But, Commander, are you sure? The Prime Minister's orders were... Who do you think I am? If I get in any trouble, I'll just get my father to clear things up. Oh, what a great role model for society, chat. Well, ta-ta, my lovely flower. Better start packing your stuff. Chat, I'm gonna be so disappointed when this character doesn't die. I'm just letting you know. Of all the characters that will probably make it to the end and shouldn't, I feel like he's one of them, chat. I have this, like, sinking feeling that he will stick around all the way to the end of the game. Let's all shake our heads collectively early, chat. Aisha, you came here to my rescue again. Thank you. I don't have the power to truly rescue you. I'm so sorry. No. Princess Aisha, I was wondering if perhaps you wouldn't mind, looking after Maya. Chat, she has to go to the secret underground ritual chamber to kill the whole city. She can't look after Maya while she's sending everything into purgatory. Listen, she's only one woman. What are you trying to say? Aisha, Maya would love to play with you again sometime. Rushi joined your party. So she also learned Catastrophe. I think she carried over all the same stats as before. So one thing we could just take a quick look at comparatively. I think Sigrun hit 41. So she's at 1149 health, 328 strength, 327 defense. I believe Doki also leveled. He's at a whopping 417 attack and 330 defense. And keep in mind, our other protagonists have enhanced weapons, and he's honestly not that far off in terms of damage with them, which is kind of silly. Now, she's shorter than Sigrun, or not Sigrun, than Mustafa, so I wonder if it's actually easier to get away from attacks with her. Wait a minute, she's got the good tumble animation? Oh, Chad, I just got a straight up buff. We don't have his, like, awkward slow lunge. She's actually fast. Caring woman, who I guess once was obliging woman, says, "I'm so glad Krushi got better," she says directly to Krushi. "I was starting to think she wouldn't make it," she says directly to Krushi. "I must say, though, I was surprised to see her in battle gear," she says, looking at Krushi. "She almost seems like she was born to wear it." You know, it's not really polite to talk to somebody like that. Caring woman, that's very uncaring of you. Alright, let's reorient. So we have one quest I have not found. We have a Titano hunt, but I don't know if I'm the right level. We have 2 of these, and these require just a lot of material gathering. So I have a feeling this is going to take a while. We're going to wait until we're basically done with the next area before we even bother checking it. Now, we might have picked up some boss hunt ones, so we could potentially try to do this other boss to maybe hand in Lecture 15 in one try.
Let's go. All right.
The only issue is, are we a high enough level? Oh, I rolled into the Pickard pen by accident. So yeah, she's just better, chat. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, since I just mostly want gold at the moment, I'm gonna put gold in. Let's have another save here. What do you think, chat? Should I activate the bets for whether or not I can beat this next boss? I'll go back to the Flame Sanctum to level real quick. Because I feel like we're really close to 45, and that might be the minimum level to not instantly die. Oh, this is not the right floor. Actually, one thing I can try while we're here. How's her attack speed? Wait, she's even faster than the other guy? Oh, chat, this is just unfair. She's just faster Mustafa? I don't have horrendous hit lag? This is just nonsense. Yeah, I could get out of that attack so much faster. What a monster, chat. Wow, she is just literally better Mustafa. Okay, I no longer feel bad about not having Mustafa. That's all I wanted to check, chat. And actually, since we're messing around with this, you know what? Hold on. We might as well activate the bet. One moment, chat. We're gonna pause the game. Maybe we could decide whether or not I'm gonna die to it instantly or not. That's the real question. Because again, if I get killed instantly, then I'm basically just going to count it as a total loss. I'm not gonna bother trying it afterwards. Let's get that bet started. That should be good to go, chat. Oops, sorry, I lost sight of the chat for a second. There we go. Safe bet, going for no. I don't blame you. Given how East is, I might not still be the right level. I'd like to at least be 45 when I try it, though. And while we're here, we'll get a little more money. Because we already know we could get some upgrades in the next area. So no matter what, this is beneficial to us. Speaking of beneficial to us, I really need him to have bludgeoning. Let's put him on Beast Slayer. My enemies. Oops. Oh, let's just also get the Fortune Orb for Adel. Just because. Oh, I gotta hit away from that enemy. That kind of sucked. They're really gonna force me to switch off of Adel. What a shame, chat. So I have a feeling Elk is probably gonna die instantly. Now that I've kind of accepted in this upcoming fight. I just love that he's so broken that I could just ground bang all my problems away, chat. Like, there's nothing fair about this. I don't really need Pierce. It speeds it up a little, but it's fine. Alright, so he's almost leveled. Let me just look at this, chat. Take your head. You're expecting this boss fight to be completely unbalanced? Yeah, see, that's the thing. This one was kind of annoying to hit. I don't know if there's a good strategy against it. So, like, there's a pretty good chance I won't beat it in 3 tries, just from that. We've almost leveled him. We got a little more cash. So we could probably get another upgrade for whoever we feel like playing. Now the question is like who we should get the next piece of equipment to. Because I feel like this character is so broken. I have no reason not to keep the XP up. Gold, I arguably don't need. Because eventually I'll cap on gold, where experience will generally always be useful. Alright, so we've now hit 45. So I'm gonna go ahead and build some meter on these enemies. Having a little extra yellow meter doesn't hurt for the upcoming boss fight. We'll try to actually legit beat it. So at least going in with not completely empty meter would be good. This poor enemies, chat. I'm just farming them for extra gauge. They aren't even, they're not even fights to me anymore. I'm just like, oh, I'm just rebuilding meter right now. It's fine. Oh, I got clipped by a flame attack. What a jerk. Mashira hit 41, sure. So again, we've filled the yellow gauge almost all the way to half. So I think that's probably good enough to start the other fight. And we almost have 60,000 gold off of that. Oh, that's right. I was gonna look at Mashira real quick. So all of our side characters are now 41 at least. So Mashira's at 118 health, 307 strength, and 252 defense. See, Mashira actually seems kind of interesting. It's just kind of a shame that her support skill I don't really care about. It's like... It's okay, I guess. So I'll close the bets in just a minute. Although I suppose, you know what? We'll let the bets run. We'll let the bets run. I'm not going to wait for it to time out. In the meantime, I guess I could kill this thing a little bit. That attack is just insane, chat. So we're basically at full health. Basically full meter. Not too bad. And we're a little above 60,000, which is nice. Did I really walk into that for 1 damage? How do I get... Oh, okay, it's around the corner. Okay, so we're now using our most leveled character. Let's see how this goes. It didn't kill Adel instantly, so that's a good sign. I think we can actually kill this thing now. The only downside is it's still really awkward to hit. Oh, it missed me. I was kind of hoping that would hit me. Okay. I can hit the front for some damage, it seems. Oh, that took a lot of damage. Alright. So I could kind of mash this. Ooh, but I'm taking damage from that. See, if I could just block this attack repeatedly, I might actually just be able to kill it with extra skill. But that attack right there is really difficult. We might have to come back for this one, chat. Like, it looks doable, it's just very difficult. Also, it doesn't help when the boss just misses you randomly like that. Also, I just realized my weapon is not the one that I like for this. Let's try a different weapon. Huh? Like, it looks like we could do it, it's just like we could barely stun him is the problem. Yeah, see, I don't think L can even hurt the boss. Only Adol can. So that's kind of a problem. We have like a dead teammate in the fight. So we might come back if I don't get it on this try. Like, what is he doing there? I don't understand. Again, I don't feel it's our damage. It's more like the level is stopping us from hitting the boss. That's a shame. So, yeah, we'll give up on it. I'll acknowledge we might be able to do it. It's just that Adol has reduced damage, I think, because he's not 45. Geese, I think, is the only one that looks like he's doing the right amount of damage. Because, like, he's got more strength than the other characters, and Elk literally does 0 damage on his skills. So, we'll chalk that up as a loss, chat. One moment. Technically, the betting was still open, but we'll close it. We'll pick the winner. There you go. You got your points back, Chris. How's it feel? Definitely after this dungeon, we should be able to do something. So it wants us to go back to Sirius. I guess we could try? I was just thinking about that. I suppose we could do that first.
Let's do this!
Oh. It's the risk of betting. Wow, they have no new dialogue this far into the game? Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother talking to them in chat. Now, the downside is I don't remember who has what. Oh, this is the workshop. Oh boy, you know she's under-equipped, but we can still buy upgrades here. Shake your head, chat. Honestly, chat, I'm thinking of getting rid of her healing items. Because I don't really want to pick up a duplicate. Let's sell our revive items. We'll put that as a challenge mode for ourselves. Like the 1000 heal. No, let's just get rid. If we have more than one of anything, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yeah, we'll keep one of these healing potions, just one, because we're allowed to hold at least 2, which is promising. These, I think we could hold 3. These, I think I could sell 2 of these, and we'd probably be okay. That way we're better off next time we have another shop to go to. Well, I suppose since we're here early, which isn't super ideal, I suppose we could talk to this guy to see if we could get anything. We show him an Earth Stone. This is from the Earth Sanctum, where Radamanj, the Earth Dragon, dwells. I'd like to tell you a bit about the Dragon Altars, if I may. Dragon Altars are stone monuments built by each of the tribes to show reverence to the dragons. It's believed that these altars are the gateways to the sanctums where the dragons dwell. But this fact is only known to the elders of each tribe, and a few select others, such as myself. Only the elder families are qualified to open the way to the sanctums with the incantations unique to each tribe. See, this would have been interesting if we had not already literally needed to do this prior to getting this item. This is about all I know. There still isn't enough information available to us on dragons. I look forward to your next visit. Oh, you brought back materials from the sanctums? You show him a firestone. This is from the Flame Sanctum, where Angu Borrel, the Flame Dragon, dwells. Let's see how much you know about the sanctums, shall we? Dragon sanctums refer to the layers where the 5 dragons dwell. They are hidden locations filled with dragon energy, and only those deemed worthy by dragons may enter. While we've certainly never seen a sanctum, we're quite certain that they were created with unique spiritual energy. They say the spiritual energy gets stronger the deeper you go, bending the very laws of nature as we know them. This is about all I know. So we have 2 of the 5 dragons done, I guess, but he didn't give us any items. That kind of blows. Guess we could report into this guy. So they haven't found anything new, but we'll talk to him anyway for a cutscene. Let's see if I can get the correct voice for this particular series of lines. Tittle patties! I spent hours deciphering, and it's just a recipe for tittle patties? Who wrote this junk? Sounds like your research into the Ishkin records isn't quite proving as beneficial as you'd hoped. Oh, hello. My apologies. It's not unusual to decipher a text and find its contents useless, but rarely is it so banal. How are things going on your end? Were you able to meet the dragon? Adel explained to Chariot everything that happened in the Sanctum. Yeah, like Adel said, we met him, but learned nothing about Altago's balance or the Wind of Destruction. He gave us more questions than answers. So the dragons are not ready to reveal the full scope of this crisis, it seems. That makes things more difficult to be certain. But at the very least, one thing has been made clear to us. It's tittle patties. Adel is without a doubt the Dragon Warrior, and is thus qualified to awaken the dragons. Is he now? Well, that's just fantastic. I'm stuck playing second fiddle once again. Things aren't totally hopeless then, right? With Adel here, we still got some hope left for survival. It seems there is still hope after all. Yes, the Dragon Warrior should be able to restore the balance of Altago. Since all the qualified Elder family members are here, we must unite as one, push forward, and break this wind. Mashira, I don't think you should just very proudly boast about breaking wind in the presence of others, I'm just saying. Since Adel's... Oh, no. Same response. But he's one new line of dialogue. My examination of the Ishkin records didn't turn up much, I'm afraid. But I did find a few potential leads. I'll look into these more thoroughly and let you know if any of them pan out. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely turned up tittle patties. Oops. I was checking for something. I'm not sure what I did with my little handy guide, but whatever. I'll check the stream stuff later, I suppose. But for now, let me think about what we should be doing. We don't have a reason to go back to Altago yet. We don't have the incantation to go to the Moon Shrine. We know the Sea Shrine is probably going to be the last one, so we're probably near the end of the game. So presumably we'll get all 5 of the dragons unlocked. Then we'll go to... Let's say Ruin Kingdom, chat. Let's just call Altago what it's inevitably going to be. So we're going to go to Ruin Kingdom, and then from there, that'll be the final dungeon? Possibly? I feel like we are pretty close to the end of the game. Jeez, all these items are so much money. I'm just trying to decide what we should spend our cash on, chat. Like, definitely an armor. So no matter what, we have an armor we could swap between Mashira and Elk. Maybe we'll use Mashira for her dungeon, just to show her off, I guess. Let's give her some upgrades. So she'll go straight to the Ultian Rod, ceremonial staff used in pilgrimages to the Sanctum. Let's have her in for a little bit. I do like Elk a lot, but we'll rotate characters a little bit. And what we'll do is... Oh, she already has the Blue Jewel. That's probably fine. Let's get rid of the Crimson Jewel from her. And just make her skills really cheap to spam. Gavel of Souls is slowly leveling up, but at the pace it's leveling, it's really horrible. It's definitely slower than 100 kills equals a stat point. I would even venture to say it's not even 150. It might be higher, chat, to be honest. It feels like that thing never levels, and we've killed so many enemies. Absorption was pretty cheap, I'm not gonna lie. Ascension, I think, was okay. Tornado spammable could be interesting. I want to check her moves out again, since it's been so long since we used her. I have trouble thinking about what each of her moves does. Devout old woman, I don't want to talk to you.
All right, we must fight.
Oh, I don't care about Mistwind. Let's get rid of Mistwind. That was like a look. I don't need projectiles in this game. Now we have Storm Gust. Creates turbulence that pushes and shreds. Oh, that's a big AoE, chat. Hello. It's kind of dangerous to use on bosses because it leaves me stationary for a while. But that seems kind of powerful. Yeah, like, I think you could agree. Like, fight over. It's a little slow, but it's still amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fight over, chat.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, I don't really need Adol running around with the Fortune Orb at the moment. I suppose to make up for some cash, we could have him equip, Elk's Bandit Gloves, just so I get more money. I think that actually makes more sense. So that way we don't lose out a ton of money. I mean, she's just kind of one-shotting entire rooms. It is a really big AoE to make up for its slowness. It's just not fast against 1 or 2 enemies. But if there's like 4 enemies there, they're just dead. Like, look at that, chat. Fight over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that this dungeon, it's forcing us to walk all the way back. There's no shortcut in this one. No mercy, chat. Seems like we're getting a decent amount of money, at least. She's certainly murdering, chat. It is a little hard to hit corpses with this character. Sometimes your shots want to go elsewhere, but I guess we could just make it rain. We're gonna call that skill to make it rain. Just all the gold in the sky, chat. Like, that was convincing, chat. I just walked up and went, nope, goodbye to room. Shake your head. Okay. I mean, this is more promising for me. So she also has Absorption, which we saw juggled enemies. Ascension's kind of like a quick AoE. Not bad. So we can go straight to the boss. I suppose there's no reason not to. Yeah, like, we could Absorption, and that move is just so good against those enemies. It doesn't really, like, why is that move so good, chat? Just watch this. It is just literal one-shot kills, chat. Oh no, they panicked me. You got me, game. Oh, we need the Wind Cloak, that's right. I was wondering why we didn't go up the first time that happened. And up and away we go, chat. Let's go ahead and make another save file. Tumble, tumble, tumble in. We're taking the magical elevator. Now we're at the altar and immediately get sucked into a cutscene. Oh no, just a mini cutscene. Well, here we are, the Wind Altar. So, this is the way to the Wind Dragon Sanctum, huh? Jeez. Yes, Doki, this is like the 5th Sanctum we've been to, and the 3rd revisit.
Monolith?
I know, he might as well as ask if it's a monolith. He's pretty much on that level, chat. He hasn't exactly figured out how this has worked by the 3rd time. I feel like I bonded with Adol when he ... in response there, chat. You feel a strange but familiar presence nearby. Mashira, it's up to you now. Understood. Adel, I assume you're ready. Okay, so she's now chanting. The jade wind becometh an edge, a beautiful arm which inviteth the pure to a bliss in, I think, in the heavens. Breath of life dwelleth in thy wings. May my voice be heard, may thy wind carry it to thee. Choose speed reading, chat. So I guess we're just higher up in the mountains. I guess that's where it took us. I feel like with the structures in the sky, I'm like, Gujian 3, is that you? Did we go in the pocket dimension? Sigrun says, this is the Wind Sanctum? It's rather breathtaking, actually. Oh. Let's see what she did there. The great wind dragon dwells herein. Let us make haste. I mean, that enemy just went to heaven, chat. There's nothing it could have done. Yeah, this seems fair. 10 out of 10, chat. Wouldn't change anything. Oh, they hit the enemy away from me. I got trolled by my teammates. Well, hey, we're getting Windstone finally. I think we do need that for other ingredients. So we'll have to come back to that quite a few times. Actually, Geese is really trolling us because he's hitting them very high, and I don't want him to do that, actually. Like, normally that's not a problem, but you see him, like, tossing them like that? That's a problem. And he does, of course, the uppercut attack to push the enemy out of my range again. Oh, Geese. At least we're getting a lot of money from this, chat. Some of the enemies it just pushes away in general, which is not as useful. But we'll take what we could get. I suppose I could always use absorption to kill this enemy. Yeah, that also works, chat. Look at that. Dead. Getting more windstones. I think we need like 20 windstones or something like that, chat. For crafting material, if I'm not mistaken. There's something we could synthesize with it. I don't know if it was necessarily the stat upgrades, but definitely something that required like a windstone, a firestone, and blackstone or something like that. That we've seen for a while, but haven't been able to do anything with. Abilities are so unfair. She's pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. I like her now that she has more abilities. I don't think I liked her initial abilities more than the bow girl. But this absorption skill in particular is so good at stunning the enemy. Is this an enemy that needs bludgeoning? Oh, hello, Adel. Time to end this fight, chat. Had enough of the enemy. We're getting more fruit. There must be an enemy somewhere nearby because they're not helping me. Yeah, her stun attack is okay. I mean, I could use it at a safer distance, but it is risky to aim with how fast these enemies move due to being hit by other characters. Like there, I almost missed that shot because he was just being moved. He's got a kind of nasty 1-2 combo going on. Even more chances at Windstone. This is very fortunate for us, chat. Hey Kirk, how's it going? You have missed very little in plot, fortunately. We now have Krushi, though. Since I think you missed that. She replaced Mustafa. And now she's in the party of unloved characters. She's definitely better Mustafa, though. I think chat can agree, the people that have seen her. Like, she's just Mustafa, but what if her attacks weren't slow? And we have this monstrosity. It works very well if I can pin them against the wall. There we go. Oh, there's an enemy behind me somewhere. Indeed she does, Kirk. She uses all the same equipment he does. Oh, Mashira hit 42. Chad, I feel like I haven't been hit with Mashira. I mean, like, even prior to leveling. But anyway. She's now at 413 strength, 299 defense, and 1,149 health. Adol is now level 44, so maybe he can hurt that other boss a bit easier with 390 strength and 426 defense. Oh, that time I got hit. I let go of the skill button, and then I was like, why is the skill not coming out? And I'm like, oh. Too soon. Speaking of too soon, look at that absorption, chat. What can they do about this? The answer is nothing. There is nothing they can do, chat. It's a trick question. Okay, we killed it before it got back in the air. That's all that matters. In retrospect, I probably should have swapped attack and dodge roll, because it's actually really hard to hold the charge attack while tumbling. That's okay. Well, we'll play as is. We're too far in the game for me to change it now. Probably next time I'll keep that in mind. Just a setup like this. Well, I guess we have enough money for another character, so if we need to upgrade Elk, it costs, what, 40,000 plus 23,000? I feel like this is a really linear dungeon, yet I'm also worried that we somehow miss treasure. I have like that sinking feeling at the same time. I guess we'll look at our first branching path just to see if there is something somewhere. Oh, so our allies are just kind of falling away. Got it. So maybe there's a treasure chest along there I could take. Is there a way to tell? Oh, yeah, see, it stopped there rather suddenly. Wait, what's the point of coming over here? I can't do anything. Chat, why did it let me come over here? I don't understand. Am I supposed to only take the higher path? It seemed like that would have led to a treasure chest at least. Elk has leveled. Awesome. Does wind blow here, or am I just supposed to tumble across this? I think I'm supposed to tumble. I guess? But then there's a lower path down there. Do I fall down on purpose to go to it? Storm Gust hit level 2? Of course it did, chat. Well, there's an enemy down there. I mean, I guess I can purposely fall here. Just look at that Storm Gust, chat. Shake your head. Ziggurin hit 42. Awesome. We'll check those characters out in a little bit. Oh, there is a chest down here. We acquired Ruby. And what does Ruby do? Take a look together, chat. We have a couple blue jewels. Now we have Ruby. Mystic Ruby that fills the extra gauge when attacked. Oh. I don't... Okay, chat. Of all the things it could do, that is like the least important to us. Filling the extra gauge, easy. We don't care about that. Oh, I don't even need to wait for that. There's no platforming timing involved. We might as well get some backup ironstone and/or iron ore and/or windstone. We'll probably need it for later. So far, this is the most platforming I've needed to do in the whole game. Pretty tame. Man, this enemy against the wall, insta-death. So I think just about everybody in our alternate party has leveled. So there's some kind of switch. Maybe this lowers that area somehow? But am I, for example, if I swap out Mashira briefly with Krushi, did she do anything about this? No, so I can't phase through it. Got it. Well, since we're here in the party menu, Elk is now 43 with 1277 health, 347 strength, 298 defense. Sigrun is at 1180, 335 strength, and 332 defense. Krushi is not quite leveled up yet, but Dogi is now at 426 strength and 336 defense. Wow, 1740 health. He's pretty tanky, chat. But Geese is about to level yet again, which is good for us. I think we'll need it. So we'll have to keep in mind, chat. Maybe we have to fall down somewhere in order to get to that treasure chest.
We must fight. Yeah.
But in the meantime, we could just kind of do this. There's really, honestly, nothing the game could do. I kind of feel bad for the game, but I don't feel bad for doing this. This enemy is kind of annoying. Rishi has now hit 42. Take a look at her. Yeah, Krushi might be mandatory on that other boss we were doing. Even if she can't damage due to being low level, her multiplying our damage would actually speed up that other fight pretty significantly. So Krushi's now at 1647 health, so she is the third highest hit points, only because Geese is so far ahead in terms of levels. She's at 483 strength and 444 defense. So our allies just decided to fight something up there, but I wanted the Windstone first. I like that combos. Like, you could just do the absorption attack and cancel it into the windfall. There's nothing the enemy can do. Like, they're still being juggled by absorption. That's just so unfair, chat. Surprised Elk isn't out. I mostly just wanted to use her for this dungeon, and honestly, I feel like she's paying off so far. There are a lot of enemies. Oh, what is this? Oh, wait, she can still juggle him just like everybody else. Never mind, nothing to worry about. So she's proving pretty useful in this area. Because I think the big problem with Elk is I really like him, but do I like him more than Geese's experience gain? And the answer to that is no. I do like playing as Elk, though. It's just that because there's two of the same damage type, I keep fighting things that need both bludgeoning and piercing, and I don't really have a good way to get around that at the moment, so it's a bit unfortunate. But anyway, Geese is leveled yet again, because of course he has. He's now at 1695 health with 44 strength and 415 defense. Is that the highest in our party? Oh, only Krushi has more defense, and I guess Adol to some extent, but he's got the most attack power by 1 point. What a monster, chat. Let's go ahead and gather these materials. We acquired Gravity Ring, which I believe will just apply heavy. We've seen that item before, so I'm just going to assume that's what it does. Now, it says there's a red dot over here somewhere. Where is this? Actually, I should save before I do something that will kill me. Because you never know, chat. This could be insta-death. This is an East game. Oh, I'm not allowed to tumble? Wait, how do I reach that area then? I'm holding towards the camera, chat. It doesn't let me go here. Wait, how do I reach that then? Was there another path somewhere I didn't see? I mean, we'll get more windstone. Huh. I don't know how to reach that, chat. I feel a little confused. Did that other item have a way to get to it, though? No, it didn't. Alright, let's just try falling, just to see if we could get to that item. But we'll do it, like, when we're more towards the center. Yeah, let's try, like, over here. Oh, and that put us down here. Got it. Okay, so we were supposed to do that. And then we can press the switch and escape. But that also led to another area. So now I'm curious where that will teleport us to.
Let me.
Just look at this, Kirk. Look at this. Like, nothing can approach the Storm Gust. And if she wants to get them close, she absorbs into a true combo. So we have enough money to get a full upgrade for another character, so this is working out extremely well. I might just ignore that enemy. He's not even worth our time. You know what, honestly, let's even get rid of the bludgeoning. I don't care about that enemy anymore, chat. Let's get the piercing weapon in. So the only downside is, like, again, if we could have swapped out Adol, I would have gotten rid of Adol for Elk, 100% chat. I don't really care about Adol's moveset, and I don't really like his hit stun move, especially not compared to Elk's. Elk's hit stun move is so stupid. I think it's one of the best ones in the game, honestly. It's just so spammable. So Adol's to me might be one of the worst, because it's like a long animation, but then, like, it doesn't stun the enemy the whole time, so it leaves you really open afterwards. So it feels super awkward. Not a big fan of it. Anyway, I guess we could try to fall down on purpose and see what happens. Where does this take us if we do this? Oh, just literally back to the beginning. That's a little boring. Mashira has leveled and just money rains upon us, as it just happens to do. Those poor enemies, chat. So she's now sitting at 1181 health, 420 strength, and 303 defense. So we're probably just strong enough to do that other boss now. Yep. Since we're not being one-shot by him, but we're not doing a lot of damage either. Look at that combo, chat. That stunned him the entire time. He did not get a chance to play. That's how I want to play my video games, where the enemies just never get a turn. It's my favorite. Yeah, it is kind of weird that in, like, Lacrimosa, there's less people, and then, like, throughout the game, there's even just less in general. Like, it's very rare to get to the high numbers later. But then we got, like, halfway through the game, and we have so many people that they're just tagging out. Uh-oh, is this a boss? Oh, chat. Wind Sanctum by Shrine? Hold on, chat. Let's have a quick little bet. Oh, I don't think I completed the other one. There we go.
Is that a monolith?
Is that a monolith indeed? So we're still missing 3 of these gems. I don't know where these extra items are. Like, okay, there's, I think 2 we can purchase. Like, one of them was the, what was it? The Ares seal and the Aurelius urn. So that's 2 items, but I don't know about the other ones. Well, I suppose we'll go see if this is a boss. And if it's not, that's fine. It still applies for the end of the dungeon. Hope you are doing well, Kirk. You seem to be in teleport heaven. That's a one-way. Little bumps we can't just jump over. So this enemy's not worth our time. This enemy we could kill so quick it doesn't matter. We might as well kill him. I missed the tornado. It's a shame, chat. Goodbye, all these enemies. So much money we're making, chat. So the Bandit Glove is definitely paying off on Adol. We're not really losing that much in terms of experience, I don't think. There's another switch we can press, but this enemy has to die. Well, I will temporarily sub out since he's blocking access to a switch. Let's let Krushi come in. Again, that attack looks like a boss killer, chat. It's very tempting to keep her in the party at all times just due to damage. See, her Spark Pound, I really like that attack compared to Adol's. Way more range, feels like it does more damage, hits multi-part enemies much easier. That's how you do a longer animation on those things, chat. Well, anyway, let's sub her out briefly again for Mashira. So I think ideally, chat, at the moment, we'd probably want to keep Adol with Piercing. So technically, we don't need Mashira for the boss or anything like that. And we would just have, like, Krushi for damage. And then we would probably just have Geese for slash. I think that would be the ideal setup for me. Where does this take us? So I will acknowledge there's a teleport beneath us that we just skipped. There's also this, which puts us all the way back at the beginning. Oh, of course it does, chat. Where else would that have taken us? Foolish me. I should have known better that East would not let me just progress. Whatever was I thinking, chat? Don't you love backtracking? I love backtracking. Let's go through here. I like that he's not the right damage type, and it doesn't matter. Like, he just stunlocks them forever. Look at this, chat. Wrong damage type, or doesn't matter? I'm gonna go with doesn't matter. Now, the idea is that Mashira could be useful in the upcoming fight, just because we've seen that the characters that normally are associated with the dungeon we're doing do seem to have, like, a weakness advantage on the enemy, for whatever reason. We might be able to take advantage of that. We're now in a new area, because this was a one-way. Okay, so we'll come down here. Chat, this character is just so ridiculous. Like, he's becoming one of my favorite characters, because he just has 2 buttons, and those 2 buttons do exactly what I want them to be. I have a long multi-hit move with excellent hit stop and is very safe. Then I just have burst damage that is really mobile, and both of them move my character. He's kind of my perfect character, chat, I'm not gonna lie. We got another one of these. That's annoying. Well, anyway, she just did 8k. Goodbye, enemy. I had enough of that, chat. Goodbye, enemy. Catastrophe. Anyway, we'll sub her out again. So we're getting a very high amount of gold, which is an excellent sign. This teleports us back here. So it just made us backtrack again. Thanks, E7. But what did that unlock? Was there crystal barriers blocking me from somewhere up ahead and I just don't remember? Oh, that's right. When I made the jump on the next area, there was one area I couldn't get to. Yeah, I couldn't go this way. What does this do for me? What? Oh, there's the switch. Okay. I was like, but I was here already. I was like, oh, I didn't go up this far. Alright, now we have to backtrack a third time, chat, and we are now allowed to progress. It's gonna sigh, chat. Like, I know, for example, some of the games didn't have the most inspired of dungeon designs. Like, I feel like Memory of Celceta was pretty linear and didn't really have any dungeon in particular I can think of that really stood out in a good way for me. This one is probably the low point of dungeons. There is just way too much backtracking going on. Like, I really don't want to just keep coming back to the entrance of that room. But we'll tumble forward for now. Okay, where will this leave us? Oh my gosh, wait a minute. That didn't lead to the next area? Like, this is just the precursor to the end? Oh. Right, chat? Oh. And it looks like more teleports back to the beginning, potentially. I look forward to that. It looks like there's 2 sealed off areas I can't do anything about. But there's a switch here. This enemy is just in my way. Sorry, Mashira, I might just need Cruci out, just due to the annoying fact that I have to hit these switches. Speaking of which, let's at least put her on with the blue jewel, so I can use some of her abilities. Yeah, and that's just a delete button, chat. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, goodbye, enemy. Yeah, spinning lava room was also pretty bad. The betting has closed, chat. Yeah, plus Cruci can strength up our characters, which we haven't really taken advantage of. But just look at that power swing, chat. What a fantastic move. That's probably my favorite hit stun in the game. Just so powerful. Oh, you're a new enemy. There's wind up ahead, so this is presumably gonna knock me down. Can I force myself through the wind? Can. And that leads me to sight of a switch I don't think I can reach, right? Wasn't that cut off? Let's backtrack and double check, chat. Oh, no, it was just too high up in general. Bad. I'm gonna make sure we have a little bit of meter. Should be good to go. So you have another switch. Chat, I'm not going back for that item. And the reason I'm not going back to that item is we know we inevitably have to fall down from that platform at some point that we just saw earlier, and then we will be able to backtrack to wherever we're supposed to go. So let's remove one backtrack in the game. Cruci has hit level 43. Awesome. So she's now sitting at 491 strength, 452 defense, and 1693 health. I think she now has the highest attack power. Indeed she does. And also the highest defense. So is she just like the best character right now, chat? Just look at that. Wait a minute. Wait, why is she so good? I'm not even using like the right armor yet still, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, maybe Mustafa had the best armor already. I take that back. Giant wheels. We're gonna tumble. I guess we could fight these enemies. Now perish. Goodbye, enemies. Do I fall from here? We do. We got Vitality Belt 3, which is 500 hit points, and I will never use that, so we'll acknowledge that, chat. We've now hit the final switch. What does this do? It opens up the barrier that's right at the end of the stairs, / the big slope. And that led us to another switch. And now we can exit. There we go, chat. See that? We skipped one backtrack. And we got another super heal. Addle's actually pretty close to leveling. I wonder if it's worth trying to kill these things to level. We're getting an okay amount of experience from it. Again, we're getting a phenomenal amount of gold, even though Elk isn't here. So thank you, Bandit Gloves. I think you are actually helping quite a bit. Oh, we'll ignore that enemy, not worth our time. His item drops are not even interesting to us whatsoever. Still have not gotten the other rare item from this enemy, so hopefully we see it soon. Oh, there we go, Monster Feather. Well, that completes that item find from the Bestiary. She is really good, though, Kirk. She's basically like Mustafa, but like twice as fast on all of his moves. And she's got the better tumble animation, too. But she's just better in every single regard. It's kind of silly. Addle hit 45. Excellent. Addle's sitting at 426 strength, 433 defense, and 1498 health. Doki is 43. He's sitting at 1789 health, 435 strength, and 342 defense. Oop, I almost tumbled off there. I would have been so annoyed, chat. To no end. I would have been quite mad, actually. That would have been a big waste of time. But I think at this point, we are looking pretty good for the bonus boss, if nothing else. As I feel like we only needed a level or two, and now both Geese and Addle have leveled, and Geese is about to level again. So maybe he'll actually be the right level for that boss. How is there... Chat, I'm like, how is there more dungeon? Wait, we're still not at the end. Well, there's a two-way path. I suppose I should see where this one goes since we're here. Okay, it immediately leads to a dead end, so I guess this is how we're supposed to leave at some point. There's always more dungeon. I agree. I don't know when it's gonna end. Hopefully at some point. Chat, is it me or just Wind Dungeon's like unnecessarily long? Is it just from Zestiria? Is it what I'm just remembering? The Wind Dungeon in Zestiria taking forever, and now this dungeon is like much longer than the other dungeons that we've done. We've now acquired a new staff, the Aertha staff, or Earthers, I suppose. Let's see. She's using the Ultion Rod, which gave her the silly spell of Storm Gust. What does this do? She has 100 SP attack, chat. Unleashes giant homing orbs of wind on enemies. Chat, I can't not see what this is. Like, I just can't. Well, let's go hit the switch. 100 SP, chat. Is this the end times? Does she just like one-shot an entire room? Like, what is this? Oh, we have to assign it, that's right. What do I not use as often? Probably your hit stun move. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Tornado. Let's see if I'm a fan of Aerial Orb. Now we just need some victims. I mean, volunteers to demonstrate this on. So there's another place we could fall, but I have a feeling I don't want to. So we have two high areas I can't do anything about. Oh. When we have more enemies, I want to try this skill. No, this is not what I mean by more enemies. Are you really not going to let me gather? Because he's right there. Oh, chat. Why does it do this? It's like they built this to be annoying on purpose. Get out of here. Anyway, just gonna collect more of the seeds and the fruits. We do need a lot of the seeds for the stat ups. We might as well take advantage of that. There we go. Anyway, back to Mashira. Let's hopefully we could get a nice room.
We must fight.
Test this on. We could go up here. Let's try to go up to the side first. This seems like the biggest detour. Alright, here's like 2 enemies. Let's see, chat. That was a long hit stun. I like that more than Tornado just because... Look at that delay. It looks like it could potentially do a lot of damage. It just looks like it kills the enemy so fast we don't get to see its true potential. But that is a really long hit stun time. So if I'm trying to buy time to stun a boss, that looks kind of nice. It's a shame it's so expensive, though. Playing peekaboo with the enemy. Nothing of interest here, so I'll just move on. Yeah, if it had cost 90 instead of 100, and then we could have halved it to 45, I feel like that would have been more useful. Yeah, it does just seem to focus a single target and kill them almost instantly. Oh, I fell off by accident. Oops. But I guess we get to see where it takes us if that happens. One downside about her hit stun, though, is it seems like our allies don't attack when I'm charging it. So it's actually not as good as I thought it was. Because if our allies aren't attacking, that's useless. Because I want to be able to do that to delay for more hits on enemies. I guess we'll just learn this skill and then we'll sub it out. So, kind of a disappointment with how much that costs. If our allies were always attacking during that, I would have rated it much higher. But the fact that they just all literally stop makes it just useless. Guess we could put rejection on there. Thesis hit level 47. Oh, so rejection is just the opposite of the pull move. Got it. If I do something like that. Doesn't seem to work on all foes, though. Hey, we're now level 44, so let's take a look at our levels. Mashira's at 1212 health, 465 strength, 307 defense. Geese is at 492 strength, 422 defense, and 1739 health. Yeah, like, it gives a really long hit stun. See, this is where if multiplayer was involved, I think it would give you enough time to get 2 charge slashes, and then you'd basically have the enemy perma-lockdown. Like, this is a game where if multiplayer was allowed, that move would be so broken. You would have so much time to do anything. Like, you could probably get 3 charge slices while that's going off. Although, the enemy would probably get out of the hit stun by the 3rd. But obviously that just means the one player could just loop it over and over. There's very little the enemy can do. I'm trying to think what we were doing. I think we were going up here. Yeah, I think that's what we were doing. Yeah, and then I didn't make this jump because the wind is not constant. Goodbye, enemy. Ooh, it stopped just as I went over it. It's kind of scary. Do you like her just juggling the whole room? She's like, whatever. But hey, Chad, we got a lot of money. Look at our cash. 152,000. That's enough to upgrade 2 more characters, potentially. So we have a switch we can't reach, so we have to backtrack again, because of course. Oh, Ascension actually causes quick knockdown on foes, so we'll definitely keep that as our get off me button. Alright, so we found a switch. What does this do? Well, let's just get the other switch to then progress the dungeon. Really, game? On the same floor? Is this really even a puzzle, chat? It's just like... Oh, you went right first? Wrong decision. Okay, chat, that's what I like to refer to as padding. Like, why? For what purpose were there the 2 switches there? Alright, we finally reached another save point. I don't really want gloves on Adel. What should we do instead? I think if we're just looking to have him well-rounded, Gavel of Souls is not a bad idea, but I still feel like Power Wrist 3 is our best bet. If we just want to eliminate the enemy with extra skill, it's kind of hard to say no to that. Meanwhile, Geese over here with his just completely ludicrous stat line is just like, yeah, I'm the best character, whatever. So we're going to try it once with this setup. If Mashira doesn't really offer anything, chat, we're immediately going to sub her out with Cruci. Immediately, chat, because we'll get more damage. On the plus side, we take 12% less damage. So if we don't have the best team combination, I guess we shouldn't die instantly, question mark? Oh well. Time to fly. Oh, that does damage? Oh, come on, really? Really? That does damage? Is this timing? Wait, what? I got stuck. Hello? That is so weird. Hey, oh, and it pulls me constantly? Oh, this is horrible. Oh no, chat. No, come on. No. Why would they do this? Anyway, Shigeo streamed that problem away. Oh. So if you can't tell, it's trying to pull you in one of 3 directions, depending on where you stand. This is really horrible. You can't... I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that. Did you really just have to go for, like, that thin gap in between? Because that's not happening, chat. Is that just a dead end? Is that just jokes on you went the wrong way? Oh, Wind Dungeon. I have some words for you when we're done with this. This is just... Wait, what do you want me to do? What? Chat, am I missing something? What? I can't do anything. I'm confused. I'm still confused. Oh, you can float here? Alright, chat. I don't know about you, but this looks like nothing should be levitating us. I'm just saying, like, over here it looks like there should be. But, oh, okay, game. Whatever. Whatever, game. The visuals in this dungeon don't make any sense. It's official. But we found a switch. Darn, I took damage during Storm Gust. See, that's what I'm worried about with the boss fight. That move doesn't have as much invulnerability as you think it should have. I have found one of 2 switches that are mandatory to complete this dungeon. Let's find the other one, chat. Is it over here? It is. Oops. Okay, well that's done. Of course it couldn't be one switch. That's not the way of the Wind Dungeon, chat. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that initial bit of damage at all, so that kind of sucks. Well, we got a full heal. And I don't even remember what that does because we have never used it. Oh, it recovers SP. Please tell me there is a save point where we don't ever have to do this room again. No? No, you want us to step on the final teleporter? Are you sure you want me to do that? Let's hold still and get health, chat. Let's not start a potential boss fight at 500 health. Let's at least give us a chance of beating the boss. So meanwhile, Gisa's already at 47, so it looks like the other boss was not really hurting us too badly. So I think maybe it's 45. It's about where the boss stops doing 1,000 something damage. Oh no, like 42 I think is where the boss stops doing 1,000 something damage, but it looked like 45 is where you started dealing damage on the bonus boss. So maybe with a couple extra levels, we'll be okay. And again, Adel's now 45, so maybe his extra skill will do more damage.
Let me.
And now our alternate characters are almost at the same / correct level. Well, anyway, I think we have to go here. Yeah, what are we looking at? Is it like a chariot? Yes, it is some kind of chariot. What is... It has wheels on its sides. Don't tell me this thing actually moves. Get onto the bird sculpture. Oh no! Oh no, chat. I don't see anything good. I don't see anything good in store for us with this. Oh, we aren't having a fight on this thing's back while the wind tries to knock us off? You know what, E7? You did well. You're not making me fight on this thing so far. Oh, the rotating camera is kind of nauseating, though. He says, I'm glad we got it working, but seriously, this is insane. The Great Wind Dragon is most likely just beyond. We must endure this to reach our goal. Oh, no, you really are going to make me fight on this thing. I hate you, E7. Never mind, love is over. What is this? It is 29,455 health, which is honestly not that much. But I'm also moving. Oh, this is... chat. I just love gimmick bosses. I love them. Well, it's good that this move basically just defeats the boss, so I think we might actually get it one try, despite how horrible this is. We did learn that this move is really good for the boss, so far no regrets on our character choice. The boss does not seem to be weak to us, but we're also not really taking any damage, so I can't really complain on this one. Or is this just a mini boss? Because honestly, this is too easy to be the Wind Dragon. But you know what? We'll still count it, chat. It has boss-esque health. Okay, so this is annoying, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Because the wind doesn't move me very quickly, which is good, and also Storm Gust OP. I think we got this, chat. Look at this. Yeah, this isn't too bad, actually. Surprisingly. It could have been much worse, chat. There's the save point, so we don't have to do that again. You feel a strange but familiar presence. Well, that did level a couple of our party members, and again, we're at about the right level for the bonus boss, I think. Geese, again, is just so far ahead of everybody else, it's kind of unfair. Actually, I don't even know who leveled in that chaos. Maybe it was Krushi? Oh yeah, definitely. So she's level 44 with 1740 health, 500 strength, which is kind of monstrous, and 460 defense. So she's definitely going to be what we bring in against that other boss. So Mashira was actually kind of fun to play. It's just a shame that, you know, we would have to give up bonus experience if we wanted to have more damage types. Like, this is where I guess if I didn't need experience, chat, it would be like Mashira Krushi, for example, if I wanted to keep Adol as Slash. But I think Geese is pretty broken, so it's such a tough call, chat. At least there's several good characters in this game. So I feel like no matter what, there's a couple of decent party combinations for you to try. So again, we can upgrade probably 2 more characters pretty safely without any more additional grinding. Mashira says, I believe it's... Oh, human warrior. I bid you welcome. Thou standeth in a garden high in the heavens, wherein I, Mu-Anti, the wind dragon, make my dwelling. Okay, Mu-Anti, what are you gonna do? Are you actually gonna be a dragon this time, or are you gonna be a salamander? Adel! Adel asked the voice how to stop the wind of destruction. Great Wind Dragon, please give us the answer we seek. What exactly is the Wind of Destruction? Is it true that it will bring about the end of Altago? You dragons sustain this world, right? Can't you stop this wind with your divine powers? We get a ... in response, chat. Okay, well, I see the weak point. Is this a dragon or more like a bat? No, this is like a wyvern with horns. Kind of confusing. Wind Dragon Mu-Anti. I don't think they really understand what the word dragon means, chat. Destined warrior, prove thy worth. Thy soul, thy body. Thou shalt have my power whence thou hast proven thy worth. Incoming. Alright, let's see how this boss goes. 80,000 health. Oh boy. Oh, well, that was just really fast. Okay. It uses its ribcage. Whoa. Oh, and that pulls you towards it? Oh, this is not good. It has a lot of weird attacks. And I can't block those into the spin, apparently. Oh. I'm not having a good time with this boss, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I could dodge roll those if I don't feel confident on the block. Oh, that still hit me? Jeez, that is a long hitbox. Oh, I don't know what the parry timing was on that. But we didn't get punished, so I guess that's okay. So it has a ridiculous... Oh, that can hit you all the way... Wow, that hitbox was the whole screen? Okay. This is gonna take a little bit of time to adjust to this boss, chat, but I think we could do it. It's just awkward. Oh, you see, I thought the shockwave would come out quicker there, but it didn't. So it's mostly just learning the timings, because it is delayed to some extent. Oh, I tried to parry it, but it missed me. Alright, so new strategy, chat. If I lose, I'm gonna switch over to Rushi. What is it doing? Oh, are we not supposed to go towards the tail and hit it here? Wait a minute, hold on. Can I heal in a boss arena? No. Okay. You know what, chat? We never tried it. I was like, wait a minute. Warning? Oh. Well, that sucks. Our allies weren't even fighting the enemy. What? Wait, what? Oh, come on, game. What is this? I think it just killed our party member. That sucked. Yeah. Kind of annoying, because he's the character I deal damage with. So Mashira does not really have a benefit against this character. I feel like all the distances I want to stand... Oh, and I do reduce damage at points. Yeah, let's try this with a new party. This is not working for me. Its attacks are very awkward. It's like I have to really delay on some of the guards, and on some of the other guards I have to do pretty quick. Like, see, that only hit me a couple times. And, like, that's really delayed, so I can't react to when he does the slam. I have to, like, wait a second and a half. It's very odd when you're trying to look at it visually. I guess we can see how much damage we do with this. I mean, like, again, if we had Krushi here, it'd be okay. So let's learn what this attack does before we inevitably game over. Like, what does this do? Do I just want to stay full screen against it or something? Or do you not do anything if I just stand here? Game? Are you gonna attack, or... Okay. Oh, okay. I mean... when it does that, I guess I back up? Oh, I blocked it too soon. Oh. Oh, we're dead. There's nothing we can do here. That kind of sucks, actually. And it poisoned us, so we have a guaranteed game over. Alright, so here's what we learned. Mashira, useless on this boss. Useless. No, serves no purpose. Let's just switch to Krushi. And let's think about what we need to do against this really dumb boss. Ooh, if I could get him with the Crimson Jewel, that would actually probably help us out a lot. I don't really need him to earn bonus experience in this fight. He's already so overleveled, I don't really care. But let's switch it up a little. So let's give him the Crimson Jewel. She has the Blue Jewel. Because if I can spam his multi-hitter, I feel like we were doing really well while I was doing the multi-hitter. The only thing we'll figure out on this life is if Krushi's multi-hit is good enough to warrant switching it over. I guess that's the only thing. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's not even do that. Let's give her the guaranteed one, and we'll reduce his costs. Because this is also still good for us. Because instead of 40, it costs 30, and then our quick damage one is still pretty good. So no matter what, I think this benefits us. We'll try this battle one more time, as is. Steve says he's T-posing menacingly. Yeah, kind of an annoying boss. I think I understand his patterns. But the downside is that when it goes into the rush mode, it seems to confuse our allies, and that means our allies don't help us deal damage to the boss. So I need to make sure I have SP at that point, or I'm going to be in trouble. So we're going to try the same kind of thing again. Oop, I didn't block that. That was my bad. So he's already gotten half the stun gauge up, which is good. As I said before, that attack leaves us very mobile. Oh, it's doing this thing again. Camera? Oh, okay. That apparently was not enough damage to stop it, for some reason. Wait, it still got me even though I did that? That sucked. Chad, I think we can all agree, that blows, actually. Alright, what is it doing? Well, we've almost stunned the boss for the first time, which is good. So we did a lot better that time around. So I think what I want to do is maybe I'll switch to her for a little bit. Oops, as I missed the hit. Oh, so it is weak to this. Oh, that's good to know. So we could take advantage of that, I think. Oh, it got both characters? Oh, that sucks. So I think our other ally died due to that. That is kind of annoying. So she is not good against this stage of it, but when it has the green orb out, I can hurt it. Wow. Oh, now I don't know what it's throwing off its timing completely. I don't know what it's doing anymore. Okay. And my skill got interrupted for some reason, I guess? Oh, I have Curse. Oh, come on, really? I can't... Okay, there we go. I can't do anything till it wears off. What is this doing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, it's turned into a spinning ball, of course. That could have gone worse. I have enough meter to almost get another extra skill from this. So she does almost 1,000 per with this. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, let's build some meter. Oh no, it interrupted. No, it interrupted me. Don't kill Adel. No. No, this is so annoying with reverse controls. Oh, he didn't die though. He didn't die though. Oh man, this is just... Okay, chat, I cannot see what is going on. This is bad. I think I'm... Okay, I'm no longer panicked. This is not good. Oh, I'm... There's just so many random projectiles. I don't even know what to do. Oh, I'm stunned again. Oh, that's what's been happening. I'm getting stunned randomly by something. Maybe that little shockwave does damage. So unfortunately, chat, I don't know if I can do it on this try. I mean, maybe I'll get lucky, but this is looking kind of difficult. It is now just throwing projectiles everywhere. Okay. There we go, Chow. We're gonna try to do it, as I said before. It's all down to her. If she doesn't kill it, I think we're in big trouble. Okay, she killed it. Oh man, that was close with no items. Whoa, that was a lot of random to deal with. It was just... I don't know what it was doing at the end. It was like, it started adding extra projectiles on its spins. It blocked a lot of the... I think the problem with this boss is, like, due to the fixed camera, it was very hard to see anything where the boss is between you and your characters. So anytime, like, the boss was close to the camera, I could not tell when you're supposed to dodge or when you're supposed to block. So I think that's kind of a detriment to the camera system in this fight. So I feel like that was most of the struggle I had with the boss. It's nice that there was a weakness for the hammer user to deal, but unfortunately every other part was not really damaged by Krushi. I don't think Mashira would have been good against this fight, even on a rematch. Even knowing what the pattern was there, I still don't think she would have been that good. But I'm glad with our bonus damage we managed to pull through at least. Boss does very well. Unto thee I shall grant my succor. Thou shalt have my wind. You got the Wind Dragonstone. To those who may follow the ones I address herein, I grant thee my protection. Mashira got buffed. Find protection of the Wind Dragon enter Mashira's body. Mashira can now use Wind Legion as her extra skill. I actually think her extra skill was good against like large numbers of enemies. So if this actually makes it a boss skill, that would be kind of interesting. Not that I'll probably use her again for a while, unless there's a lot of enemies that are neutral to weapon type damage. Red Wind Dragon, I thank you. However, we still have questions. Nope, it's gonna peace out, chat. We shall not interfere, for this world desireth its doom. The end is near. Warrior, fight as thou willst with my power. What did the dragon just say? I'm uncertain of the exact details, but it does seem as though the end of Altago is unavoidable. And it sounds like the dragons can only watch. They don't seem to have the power to stop it. For some reason, sure. What does it all mean, though? What a great question. What we do know for certain is that the wind of destruction will soon begin to blow. We must hurry and collect all the dragon stones. Yeah, we might be able to get more information as we do, too. Oh, but what are you going to do about the next Sanctum, Adel? We already visited the altars of the 3 surviving tribes. The last 2 are the Sea Dragon's altar on Ruins Island and the Moon Dragon's altar, which is out there somewhere. Right. So, what are we going to do? We should return to Ciarius. I'm sure he has an update. He may have even found something in his sea of books. Alright, then let's head back to Iska. Whew, close call, chat. What a tough fight. Oh, meanwhile, in the... Who's that kneeling? Man in black. Oh, wait, no. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. We know who this is. We know who this is. This is not a question. This should be Sias, right? Because we already said... we already said that the cleric girl is coming to end the world, and look, lo and behold, they're in some demonic altar, presumably beneath the city. So if it says woman in white, then I'm pretty sure we know who this is. The warrior seems to be continuing his meetings with the dragons. At this juncture, he has already acquired 3 of the 5 powers. Yuri voices ... Preparations for the rite are complete. The time is near. We must begin. We must bring a hammer down upon this vile, corrupted land, and end all with the wind of destruction. Understood. Oh, it left it neutral, chat, because I think it's supposed to be a secret that what was her name? Tia is gonna be evil, but that's something we already thought about earlier. It's a nice try, E7. Oh, we're so close to leveling, chat. Let's just go ahead and level. Go ahead and put like double XP on, because why not? Go back to getting more money, chat. Let's make sure we make a new save. So, like, in terms of difficulty, that boss was not one of the worst ones that we fought. Oh, it's designed for one-way travel. It is going to force us to do this. It wasn't one of the worst bosses we fought. But it was rather demanding on picking up its pattern, because it definitely had varied timings for all of its moves. And I feel like for the most part, it was pretty fair about it. Except for the rush. I don't know, like, what I was doing wrong in order to deal more damage, but he survived, like, 2 dragon rushes while our allies were hitting somebody, and that still didn't stun him. So I don't know what was going on with that, because keep in mind, chat, Adel had the power wrist on, and I'm like, what did it want me to do? Maybe I needed to go back. Maybe he's not using his strongest pierce. Like, that's all I can think of. Maybe he was just shy of doing it or something weird. But, like, Geese, for example, already has the best weapon and had almost 500 strength and still couldn't knock him out of it. It's kind of strange. Anyway, Dogi's now 44. So he's sitting at 1838 health, 444 strength, and 348 defense. Let's go ahead and just make sure Adel levels. And we're just getting a little extra cash, chat. like the goofy comical sounds from the Massive Hammer, chat. Rick said, exclamation mark, disaster. Yeah, that reminds me, that's something we're going to talk about definitely at the end of the stream, where we might be able to shortcut a lot of the sound effects to just a single word. So for example, but we can also have multiple words per command. So you could do exclamation mark icicle or exclamation mark disaster, and it could play the same sound effect. We'll have to talk about that, chat. We're so close to leveling. So close. Aerial thrust leveled, awesome. Okay, Adel has now leveled. This should be good enough for us. So let us go ahead and ensure that you get the payout. So I'm going to pick the winner and complete it. So I guess we'll start another bet on if I can beat the bonus boss or not. So why not, chat? So there we go. Looks like the chat was 100% successful in guessing the outcome of this. You know what? Krishi's about to hit 6,000, so why don't we level her one more time? And then we'll do the boss. Bet on no. Pretty safe bet. It is the bonus boss. I assume at some point we're supposed to be able to take it. Like, we have to be getting pretty close level-wise. Goodbye, boss. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Sword Dance, chat. Man, if only we could just replace Adel with Elk, I would have been so happy, chat. I honestly don't care. The only move I kind of like on Adel is the aerial thrust. I don't really like his other moves that much. Running slash is okay. Strength blast is spammable, but that's about it. The Krishi has now hit level 45. Mashira has now hit level 45. Let's take a look at both of them. The Krishi's now sitting at 508 strength, 469 defense, and 1787 health, so maybe she'll do okay. Mashira's at 1244 health, 473 strength, and 311 defense. Let's go ahead and teleport out of here and see what we can purchase in the store, because we have made quite a bit of cash. And then we're gonna go check on that bonus boss. Yeah, see, like, we don't have another high damage piercing option. See, this is the problem. Ugh, annoying. Oh, Krishi did have the best hammer. Okay, that would explain why she was doing so much. And the best armor. Oh, there really is nothing I can really collect. Oh. I mean, I'll upgrade Elk, I guess? Over here? Oh, wait, I synthesis. Hold on. Before I blow all my cash, is there something interesting I could get from here? Oh. Oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for, chat. Oh, we haven't gotten Power Smash yet. I should probably get this. Let's learn the skill from this. But we're definitely gonna get this. This is probably what we needed for more damage. I'm gonna not equip it for a second. Oh, I could have gotten Power Smash from this one. Oops, I should have looked ahead. Oh well. Oh well, chat. Oh well. So we could get some pretty ridiculous upgrades from here, it seems. So I could have been using this. Okay, this is probably why that boss felt kind of difficult to stun. Probably because I was supposed to leave and get this one. So we could get a new skill called the Cross Slasher. So our odds of killing the boss are going up, fortunately. Or maybe unfortunately, depending on how you bet. We have Burst Swing, Swing's weapon in an upward motion. We still have a lot of Thin Hide, so we could probably get one more upgrade this way. The Krushi's damage should be absolutely silly. Now, are there any defensive increases we could get? Oh, this is the one that requires the different upgrades. Yeah, I guess we could do this. So Krushi's even tankier, and He's even tankier. So that also probably would have helped on the boss to have 7 more defense. Is there nothing else Adel can get for defense? Is he done? Huh, I guess. Let's go ahead and learn our new skills. If there's anything in here I really care about. So I don't want to buy the bangles, since that's just a waste of time. I don't really need too many upgrades. I could purchase this for elk, I suppose, just to round him out a bit more. If I really want the other stone version of this, I suppose I could just make this. See, if we had more thin... Unfortunately, I didn't realize it required 30 thin hide. If we had more thin hide, Dogi would have been a good candidate for upgrade. But oh well, chat. So Mashira's actually got one of the best weapons equipped, so she's actually pretty solid as is. We could spend some thin hide to get this weapon. The Rumble Ball slashes multiple times in the blink of an eye. Ooh. That actually sounds interesting enough for me to purchase and waste our thin hides. So the only thing we might go back for are the withered hardwoods. Otherwise, I think there's nothing in here I really care about, because I can't make another Crimson Orb. That would have been the only other thing I would have cared about in here. So, if there's... I don't know. I guess at some point we should upgrade the other characters in case this game does Rogue Galaxy us. Because I would really prefer not to game over to some stupid challenge, chat. I would prefer that to not happen. So we're gonna upgrade on the off chance that this becomes full Rogue Galaxy. Ooh. So our Bowser is our weakest attacker. Can we synthesize something for her so she's a bit less terrible? Okay, we could do this. That's not too bad. She's at least above 400 attack. Like, she was really far behind, chat. We needed something. So we got just enough money from what we were doing. So let's go ahead and learn this new skill. I guess I can unlearn running slash, because I haven't used that in a long time. Skill is called the Dominator and Power Smash. Interesting. We'll learn Power Smash. Mashira has Burst Swing. I don't really use Hammer Stamp anymore. We might as well go for the most expensive skills imaginable. I don't think I use Spark Pound either. That's one of the other skills you probably unequip. I don't really care about Trapster, so if Cross Slasher's good, then we have a varied amount of skills we could use. Oh, Dogi never actually learned Earth Knocker. I suppose he should probably learn this. So let's just make sure we learn these new moves, just in case we have to play them later. On the off chance, chat. So, I don't know if there's a new skill she can learn, because we didn't purchase many bows with her. But we can learn a new skill here. Let's get rid of sliding and get, Whoa, Rumble Brawl is as much as Ground Fang? Interesting. Let's go practice on some enemies, and then we'll go do that other boss. Yeah, I was like... Chat, I'm just like, I'm so worried that because they're so excited to do a party system, we're gonna fight, like, just absolute trash. That's an interesting AoE, but it's a little too stationary for me. We'll get this experience out of the way. Oh, since we're in an easy area, let's at least Blue Jewel to keep this up. Go. She should learn it soon enough. I mean, I guess this is a little better than what I replaced, I guess. There we go, we'll just spam it out a little more. Speaking of which, we have to see what that new upgrade was. We got a new extra skill. So he learned a new skill. Adel can play with Power Smash. Betting is now officially closed. Again, I really don't like how he feels with a heavy weapon at all, chat. Like, it is just way too slow for me. It kind of just reminds me of a slower strength burst. I don't really see a reason to use this skill over strength burst. So kind of disappointing given how expensive it is. If it was like half of the skill cost, I would be okay with it. Yeah, like, it's just like, the piercing weapons are fun because they're pretty fast. So I think they're kind of like, I could do him with piercing or slashing pretty easily, but everything else is just painful. Like, this is just unusable, honestly. I did not mean to extra skill that. That is so unfortunate. Well, we're gonna have to rebuild that meter to showcase. I mean, I guess he just one-shots the enemy when you charge attack. I guess that's what the appeal is. But it doesn't feel very fun to use. So let's go ahead and equip that and then just never use that weapon type again. Let's go back to this one. And instead of Power Smash... Wait, what had Dominator? If not that one. What? Oh, this one had it. Oh. Press numerous times, then knocks back the enemy. We almost learned it, apparently. We should learn it off of this. Now, that looks like a decent skill, chat. For 40 points, if that also freezes time, ooh, that'll be fun to use. But anyway, more importantly, chat, we're no longer burdened with terrible garbage. So we're going to switch to the Feather Fleuret, which is the long yet featherweight thrusting sword. We're going to ignore the stone sword, which was described as so heavy its weight alone is enough to smash rocks. So Mashira still needs to use Burst Swing. And then Dogi needs to learn Earth Knocker at some point. Got it. Again, we're just kind of messing around. Actually, since we're just messing around, let's go back to an area that actually gives us experience / money. Since we're just looking to unlock moves anyway. Oh, I love this dungeon, chat. Sometimes we just never leave. That has a lot of hit stun, and it's a short move. It's not bad. I like her other one a bit more, but if I'm just looking for speed, like if I'm just looking to one-shot enemies as I go along, it's not a bad alternative. Also, she just cannot hit these enemies. So a couple more uses and we should have this unlocked, because we are reducing the SP cost quite significantly. There we go. Nice and easy unlock, and we got a little more cash out of it. We're gonna make sure we get just a tad more as well. Let's swap her out and we'll have Dogi in, because he needed to learn, I think, the Earth Knocker. I was about to say Shaker. Wrong game. Been a while since we've seen Dogi, chat. Can also get more windstone while we're here. Maybe we'll get more wood. Oh, he can't actually strike these enemies. That's kind of a problem. Okay, so that does have a little bit of stun time. On top of just doing lots of rapid damage. Interesting. guess we'll continue on into the next room. Ah, something Doki can actually hit. Might as well get that meter, chat. There we go. He learned a new skill. Who else needed a new skill learned? I think Elk had a new one.
All right.
So he got a 30-point move. Okay. That is a long hit stop, huh? I mean, that leaves me pretty safe. It's not good for damage, I don't feel. But man, does that leave me really far away from enemies. That's kind of hard for them to punish that. That does loop into itself kind of nicely, though, chat. I'm not gonna lie. We learned a new skill almost instantly. Is there anybody else that hasn't learned a move but needs to learn a move? Yeah, because we had no bow moves pending, I'm pretty sure. We haven't bought any bows. So I guess now we're ready to try the bonus boss. We've messed around long enough. Somehow this guy is about to level again. I'm not really sure how that is. How much experience does he get a kill? 1430? Let's pay attention to this, chat. I must know. Elk hit... Oh, it's like 800 per. I don't feel like I'm gonna grind it out, though. But hey, Elk leveled at least. So Elk's now at 1346 health, 440 strength, and 342 defense. Well, I think it is now time to venture out into the great unknown, chat. Let's see, with our new enhanced team, with slightly better defense, and much stronger weapons, can we beat this bonus boss? I'm hoping so with this increase of stats. In fact, just to make sure this boss dies, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Power Wrist 3 on him. Crimson Jewel's good enough there. And honestly, Geese with the quarter cost here is still pretty good, because I do feel like I spam his skills quite often. If we could have a second Crimson Jewel, oh, I would be so happy. So we're gonna build a little meter before the fight. That way we're not going in with 0. Just look at that quick speed and kills, chat. Awesome. Okay, so let's save right here. We're gonna give it another 3 tries, chat. We have leveled quite a bit, though. I feel like we're doing way more damage compared to before. Like, this is definitely looking doable, chat. As long as I block this actually builds a lot of extra skill. Yeah, see, that's doing almost 1,000 per press now. So that's definitely going to help us out with the kill. We're going to block that for extra hits. Again, he's just building up another extra skill for us, so we can thank him for that. Whew. I think we got this, chat. We're not getting a lot of stun on him, but we're getting a lot of damage. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to keep hitting it or not. Oh, he actually hit me out of that move. So again, he is building our extra skill up quite a lot with this. It's just as long as I can mash guard, that's not too bad. And he's doing significantly less damage than the first few times we fought him. Oh, he missed me. Again, I think you're supposed to hit his tail for bonus damage, but honestly, it doesn't really seem worth going for. Oh, I got knocked over. I didn't parry that correctly. Might have been too early. Ooh, that character's gonna die. Let's swap out. So we should get the extra skill off of this, I think. Because I got him in the corner, and I'm gonna hit him immediately with another skill. Let's just cancel it here. Yeah, this boss is dead. And again, he's just gifting us the extra gauge, chat. Okay, my finger's getting a little tired there, okay. Might actually get a stun on him. Oh yeah, he's done. Hey, we leveled. Goodbye, boss. That concludes that boss. Let's go ahead and close the bet. Unfortunately, chat, I was able to win. So I'm gonna complete it. There we go. much to the detriment of your points. Titano, quest number 20. Melee Urdu has been defeated. East has now hit 48, which is kind of silly. Not too bad. It definitely was just a problem we didn't have enough levels. And also getting that second weapon upgrade did probably make a big difference there, because we went from doing, I don't know, like barely 50 to 60 damage to almost 200 on crit. Oh no, Chad, I wasn't even thinking about this. He's gonna get the upgrade? Nintendo's energy flooded into Geese's body. Geese can now use Fairy Annihilation. Geese question marks us. This is the energy left behind by Titano? It seems so. The creature's ancient energy must have been a good match with him. You should be feeling it now, Geese. I see. In that case, there seems to be no cause for alarm. I can feel an intense power welling up deep inside me. No need to hold back, I guess. I'll use this power however I see fit. So he has been destroyed. So hold on, chat. While we're here, since we haven't seen her ability, let's have Mashira join this party briefly. Because we had full blast gauge here. What does hers look like? We get like a couple enemies at least. Yeah, let's try it on this thing. Wow, that was kind of literally a full screen kill. Everything on screen died, chat. So now we'll have to see what Fairy Annihilation is like. It'll be fun. Let's see. We'll do the same thing, I suppose. So that was kind of nice. If I'm fighting something I don't really care about, I suppose we could do that.
Do your thing, girls.
I think there's just more... Wait, that did a lot of damage even though they were strong against it. I don't really like his because it doesn't freeze time. But it does look like it has more range and slightly wider hitbox. Which I guess is okay. I don't know, chat. He probably has the worst extra skill in the game, for me personally. I would always prefer the hit stun, just because I could get way more meter building during that attack, to the point I could use skills to regain extra skill. That's why I like Addle's, because Addle's animation is fairly long compared to the other characters. Like, I will not use it on purpose, I'll put it that way. So I don't know if there's anything else for us to do. Let's just look at the quests real quick. Like, we still have to go to 2 more altars for this to conclude. I mean, I guess we could double check the spirit elixir. and see like what we need. But either way, that requires us to go to Iska. Now, my only question, I suppose, from here, are the guards still preventing us from walking around up here? Let's just check this before we progress the plot. Because inevitably, they will probably be removed because the city will be destroyed, and then they'll go like, why are we here? But prior to that point, I'm just curious if they're still around. I like the enemy is strong against him and he still kills him. Never change, geese. Speaking of never change, let's put you back on the more experience, chat. He needs more experience. He's not broken enough. So silly, chat. Oh wait, we're in the overworld right now. I don't need Krushi. Let's get Elk back in the party. Get that money. Fantastic, chat. This character is so much more fun to play than Adel. He's also another character I would have liked to have subbed Adel out with, if not Elk. That could have been nice, chat. Could have had, like, Krushi, Elk, and this nonsense. Okay, so they're still here, and we will acknowledge there's a blue chest there, but we can't do anything about that at the moment. So since we're still not allowed to travel freely, I suppose we should go back here. Now, the only question I think I have is... Are there bonus... Hold on, before we go any further. Are there any bonus scenes if we bring Krushi over to the Elder? I'm just curious. You were given the Dragon Stone, it seems. The dragons must know about the Wind of Destruction. I believe it would be best for you to visit the others and inquire further. Alright, she had slightly different dialogue, but I was thinking more a cutscene. Oh well, chat, it was worth trying. Can't win them all, chat. Let's go back to the village. So from here... I guess we could check the spirit concoctions, because, I mean, it's free stats, and since we can't sub out Adel, I don't see why Adel shouldn't get these. So we can make 2 out of 5. We have not seen Holy Water. Well, we found Mbuna Seed. That was in the previous dungeon. We'll have to go back for that at some point. Yeah, we just need Holy Water and Lugot Seed. That I don't remember where we received that, to be honest, chat. I don't remember even 1%. Ooh, we need a lot of Spiritual Water. Ooh. I'm assuming there's going to be a place later in the game where we can get this easily. The Mbuna Seed, I believe, was the Wind Dungeon. We just got 9 out of 10, which kind of sucks. Permanently... Let's go for Strength up over Defense up. Since we're here. We managed to synthesize one of these. We'll give it to Adel because we do use this extra skill kind of often. Actually, how do I use this item? Oh, is it in here? Okay. Max strength increased by 10. Ooh. Okay. So we're gonna need a lot of Spiritual Water at some point. And as I said before, there's some seeds we have to gather, but we know each of the sanctums should have the seeds, so we don't have to worry too much about that. White girl's scared, the Wind of Destruction is coming.
Let's do this!
Let's see, hopefully we get a new clue as to how to advance, I suppose. Ciara says, "Oh, Adel, I assume you were able to have your meeting with the dragons? I just finished investigating the ancient records as well. Would you mind giving me a comprehensive account of what happened in the sanctums?" Adel... oh, we faded to black. We didn't get the Adel explained it. "I see. The Wind of Destruction in the end of Altago. As I thought, a great calamity approaches us." "Yeah, the dragons warned us about it, but none of them would tell us anything concrete on what to do." Detective Dogi, ladies and gentlemen. We did at least receive stones from them, though. Based on what they told us, it seems like we're supposed to collect them all. I see. So you returned here to check in before heading to the Sea Sanctum, then? As I mentioned before, the location of the Moon Sanctum is unknown. I searched the records for any hints, but to no avail. The very first altar you found in the ancient shrine was a temporary one built to house the energy of the moon. I believe it to be linked with the real altar hidden nearby. So, in other words, you're saying we don't have any solid info on the Moon Dragon's altar, right? I guess our next move is the Sea Sanctum, then. Yes, it should be accessible from the altar on Ruins Island. The problem, however, is that it's off-limits to all citizens by order of the Dragon Knights. Furthermore, you'll require the aid of an Edonian elder to enter the Sea Sanctum, aka we need the princess back. Oh, right! How did Dogi forget, chat? Come on. Come on, Dogi. This is now our 4th one. Have you not figured out how this works yet, Dogi? And yeah, neither of those problems have any clear solution. Strange voice says it's awful, just awful. Oh, it's the fairies. East, something horrible has happened. What's the matter? It's... Altago City was engulfed by an ominous fog of tremendous energy just now. Ooh, they like their fogs, chat. What was that, East 3 that had the fog over the town? Or excuse me, the castle? Oh crap, that's no good. What did you say? What do you mean, explain? We only saw it from far away, but we are certain it's not good. And from the looks of it, there are monsters heading toward it too. You mean... It sounds as though something unsettling is transpiring in Altago City. Adol, we need to go see what's happening. Sure, we run the risk of getting arrested, but this is too big to ignore. Okay, are we locked out of any quests? Yes, no. No. Well, that's a good sign then, chat. We'll just continue. So we have to now break into the city in which we were supposed to stay away from. Makes sense. Oops, I got caught on the corner. I guess I could just go to the Shrine of Origins. The D-pad would let me select it. There we go. So it says this is a fake altar? It's kind of weird. So apparently we're gonna do this one last, question mark? Unless they're saying that the shrine is literally underneath the city. Which I guess could be true. Wow, that damage is silly. Goodbye, enemies. Ooh, the overworld looks a little darker. Like some of that cloudy water chat. Still think I like Ground Fang a little more, but the other one is useful if I want to end up further away. So I'm going to say the other one is a situational 30 coster. I still like it better than most other people's moves, but I don't think it's as good as Rock Crush. It's so stupid, chat. Like, just look at that. They can't do anything about that. Ooh, look how ominous it gets. Not sure the city, chat. I like the claw marks on the building. And on the streets, apparently. What in the heavens? A dark fog! This doesn't feel right. This is more spiritual miasma than a mere fog. Chad, it's malevolence! Chad, it's manifested in the city. We are protected by the power of the dragons, but anyone else exposed to this will undoubtedly experience adverse effects, like becoming a demon or turning into another dragon. That's not good. Okay, that's all I can take. The princess may be in danger. I I need to go. Oh no, don't go, bow user that we use all the time. No, please stop. No. What a loss. We shall meet again, chat. Hey! There she goes. She sure is impatient. But it is true that anyone in the city may be in danger. There seems to be monsters here, too. Maybe we should take a look around. These people probably need some help. I would most definitely agree. If anyone is outside and was able to escape, he or she will be in danger for certain. Doki shouts, Adel, what about Tia and Maya? Well, one of them's probably dead, and the other one will try to kill us all, so that's okay. We should split up. No, don't split the party. Unless he means the fairy should go elsewhere. Oh, okay. He's just telling them to leave. I was gonna say, don't you dare remove Geese from our party for our party game. Chad, I will not have him leaving the party at this juncture. You three split up and survey the city. Look for any explanation you can find for this mess. Report back to me if you discover anything pertinent or abnormal. Got it. Understood. Your wish is my command. It's definitely werewolves and dragons, chat. Look at the claw marks. What else could it be? You're looking for someone from Old Town, right? Then you should search there. We'll handle the rest. Alright, good luck. Adel, Dogi, please be careful. See you guys later. No, you didn't just remove our entire party. No, you didn't, game. How dare you? How dare you, game? Listen, that was like our power trio. How dare you break that up? Well, I guess I'm glad I upgraded Dogi, chat. I guess I'm really glad he has some equipment on him, as this would be very annoying if he had no abilities on him. And I would have had to have reset the game, basically. Tia and Maya could be in danger. We should hurry to Old Town. Yeah, that really sucks. I mean, at least he can move on to a new skill. Wild Rage. Releases a wall of fire, powerful but slow recovery. I don't really care about Earthknocker, so I guess for now we could do Wild Rage. I'm not a big fan of Blaster Kick. I might just put Kaiser Rush back in here, to be honest. Everything else is just kind of as is.
Let me at it. All right.
So we can go in the buildings. So she's saying you didn't go to the Coliseum? Well, that doesn't matter. I always knew there weren't bad people. Here for some pointy objects to deter your pursuers? You must need some weapons. Let me show you my wares. We just stocked new goods. You should take a look. Oh, are there actually good items in here? Damn it, game. We already got upgrades. Oh, wow. That's actually a big upgrade. Whoa, there's a lot of interesting things in here. Might Quake. Slams fists on the ground to knock down enemies. We could get Reflex. Imported armor from a special... Oh, excuse me. Imported armor made from a special metal is what I meant to say. This shield adds 21 defense to us. I don't think I could say no to that, because that is really inexpensive compared to our other upgrades. Simple but sturdy shield used by Garmin mercenaries. So we're going to do this, because that'll make Adel way tankier, and that is a great cost comparison. We could get the Skull Bracelet. Since Dogi's here, we should make him a bit tankier. Is there anything else he can equip? We can't get a new Bone Gauntlet, but we can just learn Might Quake. Maybe this skill will be okay to learn. So unfortunately, chat, we don't have a lot of money. Hopefully we have the... Yeah, we have the Bandit's Gloves, and... We'll keep... Oh, did they also take our jewels? Oh, that is really annoying. They took our jewels, chat. Oh, it won't let me go that way. What did it say when I tried going this way? Oh, it's forcing us to go to Old Town. We can't go that way at all. Can't go there. Can we leave town? No, it won't let us. That'd be pretty funny if we could, though, chat. Honestly, Adel goes so far, I almost wonder if you could get a good tumble through it. Let's break the game. John Cordova says, "Hey, it's you guys, you're alive! Monsters attacked the city without a moment's warning, and people began to flock to the tavern for safety. Didn't hear any monsters for a while, so I figured I'd come outside and survey the damage. And I find myself surrounded by a fog as thick as pea soup. What happened?" Strong Worker says, "I took refuge at the tavern for a while, and I got curious as to what was happening outside, and man, I only just now finished cleaning this rubble. Damn, the air is really getting thick." Just see if there's a quest we could get in this city somewhere, chat. Now that it's changed. Traveling Merchant says, "Oh no, it's planning on taking a ship back home today. Why are there monsters inside the city? This shouldn't be possible. What am I supposed to do now?" Precocious Girl says, "Mommy, calm down. Mommy. Mommy suddenly decided we needed to go home. Mommy, what happened?" Revenge happened. Guess we'll take a look in the tavern. Gossipy Man says, "Gah, you're the ones that killed the king. Did you really do it though? You don't look the type. Then I doubt you'd be back here if you really did it." Promoter says, "Why did this happen? What were the Dragonites doing instead of protecting the city? I remember there was a commotion by the city gate before the monsters appeared. All right, the Dragonites were trying to stop a man in black." Sexy Waitress says, "I can't believe monsters would come into the city. I've lived in this city since I was a little girl, but I've never seen anything like this." Michael Wanton says, "Monsters are supposed to naturally avoid places that human hands have created. They came right in without a moment's hesitation. This behavior is most alarming." Ooh, Chat Cold Merchant made it. "I heard shrieking from the main street, so I just ran into this tavern. But my partner ran toward Old's town. Tisk, I still have to settle a deal with him." Fleeing Girl, who's not really moving anywhere at the moment, says, "I heard monster noises when I was walking down the main street. I turned around and saw monsters twice my size running right at me. I don't even remember what happened after that. When I came to, I was here." I know, Chat's just so happy that she's here again. I feel it. Oh, I was gonna go into the temple first. We're hearing coughing and then presumably it's the priest. "Adol, over there!" Oh, it's Maya. Oh, not at all what I thought. "What are they doing to Maya? Adol, we gotta save her!" Well, Doki has a new skill. Oh, so he just angry pounds his fist into the ground. Okay. I could get behind that attack, chat. Maya's still coughing. "Hey, Maya, are you okay? Damn, we need to get her indoors, pronto." "Aw, there you are." Oh, there's the priest. I thought you would run away. We'll talk later. Right now we need to get Maya indoors." "Right. Take her to the sanctuary. It's more airtight than the other buildings." She's still coughing, chat. "What's wrong, Maya? Is there something you want to tell us?" She must be looking for Tia. That was probably why she ran out here before." "What? Wait, where's Tia?" "Not in Old Town, that much I could say. I suspect she's out in the city somewhere." "That's not good." Adol proposed that he and Dogi search for Tia. "Yeah. Maya, it'll be alright. We'll bring Tia back." Chat, we will not bring Tia back. Chat, we are definitely killing Tia before the end of this game. Maya coughs and acknowledges. "She fell asleep. She must have been really worried about Tia." "I suspected the accusations against you two were misplaced from the very start. You aren't criminals, I'm sure of it." "No, you're just wrong. I leave the search for Tia in your capable hands." "All right. Adol, let's go." What a fool, chat. Oh, there's suddenly a lot of people in this area. "Tia's nowhere to be found in Old Town. She must have gone into the city proper. Wherever she is, please find her. For Maya." Mailman says, "Dr. Dalen, please, help me." He coughs. "I'm so cold." Desperate Merchant says, oh, I missed the first line. Why the hell did I instinctively come to a ratty old place like this? So much for forethought. Oh, there it is. I think this is what he said before. Damn it, why am I so bad at planning ahead? Can't get home when there are monsters outside. Can't believe I'm stuck in here with all these Ishkin fever patients. It's not contagious, is it? Malevolence is contagious, just not in the way you think. Exhausted man says, it's heavy. My body feels so heavy. Affectionate boy coughs and says, I think I have Ishkin fever too. You know, Maya's actually doing a lot worse than me, but she still got right up and dashed out of here. Tia, where are you? Guess we'll investigate the different homes. See if there's still people around here. Awful boy says, I was already scared because of the Ishkin fever outbreak, but now I'm horrified. Ishkin fever is bad enough, Grethios. Why must you send monsters and noxious smoke on top of it? Why do I have to suffer like this? Your deaf man says, You say something? This child took me by the hand and led me here when I was outside. I can't hear very well, but obviously something big must have happened. I just wish I could hear what it was. It's the sound of death approaching. Don't worry, old man. Disabled man says, This dark fog, it ain't right. Something is very, very wrong with it. And the howling of monsters, the moans of pain all around me. It's like I'm in the middle of a battlefield. Cat says meow. Skinny girl says, Grandma, hang on. The monster in front of the house is gone now. Please, Grandma, let's go together. I don't want to leave you. Petite woman says, Ooh, my chest feels heavy. What terrible timing for this to act up. It's okay, it's okay. You go on ahead, go. To the sanctuary. Little girl says, I don't want to leave you, Grandma. No journals to discover inside the house. Oh, that place is now boarded up. We're not allowed to go there.
All right.
Let's do Addle Tumbles. They're slightly faster. So now is it gonna let us progress into the town? It does. Lost Girl says, I lost Daddy, and a boy wearing green found me and brought me here. The boy in green was wearing weird clothes. I don't think he's from here. Oh, I guess Elk was there. Man Left Behind says, this young lady here seems to have lost her way during all the confusion. We're in a similar situation, ending up here, unable to return home. At least I have this young lady here to talk to. Item shop owner cannot believe we're walking around at a time like this. Are you feeling okay? Breathing in too much of that dark fog can't be good for you. If you start feeling weird, let me know. I have a lot of medicine in stock. We've got new items in stock too. Take a look. I won't let you have it for free though, because I'm a real jerk. Let's see, does he have anything interesting to synthesize in here? No, we still cannot get the rune jewels, or Crimson Jewel, I mean. That's a shame. It'd still make a power wrist, but I don't really feel like it. So we're looking pretty good in terms of stats. Oh. Whoa, we could get a really big upgrade for ourselves. Roundhouse kick. Spins on the spot to attack all nearby enemies. Chad, I don't think I have a reason not to do this, since we're stuck with Doki for a little while. I'd actually learn a new skill out of it. So he was still learning Might Quake, so I'll have him learn that. But we can have him learn new skills. That could be fun. Let's see, oh, we're not allowed to go to the other dungeon. Let's save here in case we go out of bounds and kill ourselves. Elderly patient says, if it weren't for the boy, I would have been eaten by the monster that was chasing me. Elk says, hey, me and Krishi found a guy passed out on the street during our patrol, so we brought him in for treatment. My grandma taught me first aid, so you can leave this to me. Quiet Maid says, got it, water and bandages. There's some medicine in the master's room. It's not much, but shall I bring it? Boy Crazy Girl says, a man in black stood behind me with the monsters. I couldn't see his face, but I swear I could hear him laughing. How creepy. Who or what is he? And is he single? Oh, Boy Crazy Girl, we need to talk about having standards. We need to talk about this. Lively Merchant says, that boy started treating the wounded in my house like he owns the place. What? You're the king? You're the assassin! It doesn't matter now. I'm sure you don't want to die either. You could stay here, so just be good. She definitely needs help, chat. And nobody's hiding in here. Tumble, tumble, tumble our way up here, chat. Oh, there's Teresa reunions. I can hear the monsters in the city. I can't take it anymore. What are you doing in my room? Taking advantage of the crisis outside? Get out at once. Shoo! Shoo! Cat says meow. Oh gosh, no!
I can't.
I can't, chat. I can't help myself. This is the most lethal room in the game. It got me. Chat, it got me again. I thought I saved it. Like, as in, like, I didn't tumble through the right, but then, like, I tumbled over the wall anyway. So that was definitely a failure moment. Rest in peace. So, chat, I think that room has killed me more times than every dungeon combined so far. If you don't count the bosses. That is the most dangerous room in the game. I can't defeat it. My levels are meaningless. Why do I bother, chat? Room too strong. Hello, Granite Knight. Hope you're doing well. I'm feeling a little tired. I'll probably end the stream in just a little bit. I'm thinking another 20-25 minutes because I have early work tomorrow, unfortunately. And we'll talk about expectations, actually, for the streams at the end of the night. So Horse Old Man says, I've had a bad feeling for some time now. Thanos sightings, the assassination of His Majesty, such horrible things keep happening. It feels like the end of Otago is near. Leisurely Maid says, this is horrible. I just heard monsters by the harbor. I hope the dock workers are okay. Young Peddler says, I was running from a monster and ended up here. If that lady hadn't saved me... Excuse me, chat. I would have been monster food. Eager Worker says, monster at the harbor. Some guy with a poleaxe helped me get away. Gusty Maid says, we'll be alright, so cheer up everyone. I don't know what kind of monsters are out there, but we'll be safe as long as we stay in this house. Unconscious Man coughs. Rishi says, please, don't move. Your wounds need to be treated. It may hurt a bit, but hang in there. Patriotic Man says, ugh. Tried to stop the monsters that came into the city, but I was thrown back, and I passed out on the spot. Damn those monsters, destroying the city like this. Gentle Trader says, I'm letting people use my house as shelter. The house was built just recently, so it's very sturdy. We'll be fine as long as we stay in this house. I guarantee it. Nothing else in here. Also, that picture is so blurry. That is like crazy blurry. Like I know there isn't a lot of detail in the surroundings in general, but I feel like they should have probably tried a little harder with that portrait. Just saying, Chad, it does really stick out compared to everything else. It's one thing if the whole game looks like that, but... Alright, what happens if we try to go to the town center? It does let us go to the town center. Interesting. Well, let's go to the harbor first, then. Okay, we got a cutscene this time around. Adel, that's... Damn it, how many is this now? Oh, chat, we got a third party member back, and it's the best one? Yes! Come on, I'll cover you. I'd say don't waste your time, but we have none to waste anyway. Let's get this over with. He's joined your party. Listen, I gotta do the Angry Fist. Gotta learn Angry Fist, chat. Wow, I still haven't learned it? Ridiculous. There we go, we unlocked Might Quake. Oh, I can't switch skills. This actually counts as a boss battle, really? Or at least like a forced encounter, I guess. You know what, chat? This one's for Dogi. We never use him. Perish monster. Oh, I don't have it yet. So close. I guess I'll Kaiser Rush him from existence. That's also pretty effective. They weren't Titanos, but they were pretty strong. Where did they come from? I'm guessing the sea. Look over there. Goodbye, ship. Oh crap, the ships! Is this from those same monsters? Seems likely. The warships in the naval port got hit hard too. The situation right now is looking grim. Damn it. We need to find Tia. Adel, we gotta hurry. You're looking for that girl? I led everyone from the harbor to safety, so there shouldn't be anyone left to rescue over here. That means I'm free to join you in your search. Let's go. Are there more enemies we can fight, or no? Oh, I'm not allowed to hit the stairs. I was rolling along there because I remembered we could go to the docks, but it's destroyed. Got it. Take a look at the busted ship. Okay, those stairs still work.
Let's go! All right, yeah, let's go!
Let's go, chat. Oh no, the bulletin. It's an edict. Wanted, Adel Christian, for the gravest crime of murdering our beloved king. Beware of his cold, calculating nature. Possibly a Roman assassin. Distinguishing features. Red hair, swordsman. Report to a nearby Dragon Knight if seen. Chat, Chad, I feel like Dogi would try to report that he saw Adel Christian. I'm just saying. Devoted old man says, I thought it was my time when I saw the monster chasing after me, but she saved me. I was able to take shelter at this temple. Gratios, thank you for your provision. Mashira says most of the residents here have been evacuated. However, this miasma... Many are losing their consciousness when exposed to it. It is no thicker than a normal fog. Perhaps this is the wind of destruction? Nevertheless, it seems we must prioritize treating the wounded. Receptionist says, hey, have you heard any news about the Colosseum? I was out grocery shopping when this happened. I wasn't able to return to the Colosseum because of the rubble. I hope everyone is alright. Ooh, boss fight at the Colosseum again, chat? Gentle Priestess says, let us pray. I'm sure the Sea God will extend us his protection if we do. Innocent Girl says, that lady with her eyes closed touched me and it became easier to breathe all of a sudden. I'm fine. I'm not scared at all. You should be scared. She could just kill you with, like, a glance. She's very powerful, little girl. Belinda Niece hands and says, a man in black slipped right past the monsters and headed to the palace. I caught a glimpse of his face under the hood, and I feel like I've seen it before. It's because it's Sias. Diligent Priest says, the residents of the city came running to the temple for shelter soon after the anomaly hit the city. I just pray that the damage was minimal. Gaudy Head Priest says, what's all this commotion? What are the Dragon Knights doing? What good are they if they're useless in emergencies? I guess that's fair to state. Oh, we cover a little bit of health here.
Let's go! All right!
I suppose I could wait till Adel hits max health, and that'll give Dogi a chance to get some health back. There we go. Dogi got a little extra health.
Let me at it! Let's go! All right! Let's go!
We'll also just let him recover. There we go, chat. We're just getting a few hundred extra health. That's not too shabby for different characters.
Let's go! All right!
I want to play as Adel first. Let's head to the palace, chat. Strange voice says, geese. Dude, what's the matter? It's horrible. The Dragon Knights up ahead have been slaughtered. Butchered like animals. Ooh, did Sias go on a killing spree? Also, the music changed. Liking the theme. What? What do you mean? A really scary looking guy is going on a total killing spree. Oh man, Chad, he's hogging all the experience. palace is full of dead bodies. It's completely drenched in blood. Who in the world? We can't just stay here. Adol, let's go. Man, chat, they would have been worth a lot. I'm just saying. So we have to go rescue the princess, inevitably. I don't know if she'll be kidnapped or not first. Or, like, Sigrun will, like, fight the black hooded figure who we know is Sias and maybe die to her? It's possible Sigrun could die, or at least get really injured. Because, I mean, there are 2 bow users, chat, and there could be only one. Yogi says, "This is terrible. Who would do this? Whoever it was, they're skilled and dangerous. We should hurry." Chan, I'm hoping one of these games will end up being the main antagonist is just Adol from an alternate timeline. We just have to defeat the ultimate evil that is Adol. Dragon Knight is already dead. There's a single deep gash. It seems he was killed with one strike. We're not getting any additional text when I investigate them. But they're all dead. Well, let's try to not go to the correct place first. Gloomy Knight says, "Everyone's dead? Damn it, I'm too late. I couldn't even step outside the station because I was so scared. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry." Wow, we just tumble everywhere, chat. There's one guard that survived. I think that was the guy that was guarding the jail. Oh no, Informative Knight died, chat. He's like the only one I cared about. It's over, chat. We lost Informative Knight. There's no hope. We should just pack our bags. There's no point to fighting anymore. How else is he gonna tell us this really specific information about the place we're about to walk into? Oh, Gossip Hungry Maid is still here, though. "The man that killed all the Dragon Knights went into the palace, so I think we're safe here. But what about the men and women in the palace?" Oh, they're all dead. Prime Minister is definitely gonna get killed. We're probably gonna see him die, and then we get the dramatic reveal. Because there is no way the Prime Minister lives this, chat. There is no way. Talkative Maid says, "What should we do? The Dragon Knights were killed so easily, like they were rag dolls." Oh, I guess Sias must have been power leveling before this. "Can't take this anymore. Somebody please do something." Employing official says, "You're the ones who killed the king. Stay away. Get away from me. Don't kill me. I have so much to live for." Oh, actually. Hold on a second. Oh, we can go in here. The door is locked from the inside. Bust it open. Ooh, chat, let's try to bust it open. Hey, extra cutscene? Chat, we almost missed this. I'm glad we went back, because I was like, wait a minute, we didn't see the merchant anywhere. So I'm thinking we could just go back here real quick. Party manager says, "Monsters!" You're humans. You're the ones who tried to hit me that one time. How dare you break your way into the shop at a time like this? Get out. I don't ever want to see your faces again. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're not welcome here. Oh, but I'm still allowed to walk around and talk. Okay. Graceful God says, "Don't scare me like that. I think I just lost 10 years of my life. Anyway, I better lock up so monsters can't get in." Receptionist says, "Welcome to the #1 business in all Altago, Zanzibar Firm." Let's take a look what she has to offer, chat. Increases stun rate by 3. Oh, we could have purchased another double experience? Aww. Darn, chat, I would have held on to money if I knew that was purchasable. Oops. I knew about the Aries seal and the urn. Oh, we could have purchased some things to get more money. I don't know if they stack, though. Battle bandana. Not too much else we could do through here, it seems. So we'll keep that in mind. So I guess if we save up money, we can get the thing to get more money, question mark, and or get the double experience, in case we're really struggling with the end of the game. I mean, I guess it's technically not needed. We are doing decently, I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say amazing, but I don't feel like we've had to put the controller down from bosses and then just grind forever, alternatively. Like we did for some of the East games, where the bosses were just so ludicrous that we spent like another hour leveling. I don't think we've quite hit that point yet, other than maybe that one bird boss, because that bird boss was just silly. Zanzibar says, "Get out now. Whose property do you think this is? I better buy some time somehow and move all my stock." Mumble, mumble. "You have a lot of nerve showing your face in here now. What are you trying to do? Get out." It's true. We need to be able to triple bandana. So what I'm thinking, Chad, is I'm not gonna stop right here, but I'm thinking the moment we get our party back, or at least most of our party, and we can fight some monsters, we'll probably take a break. We've now talked to everybody. Oh, speaking of which, we were gonna see the death scene of the Prime Minister. Dad! I'll kill him if it's the last thing I do. Holy! I should have known. You were in on this with him. What are you talking about? What happened here? Who did this? You made it. You're alive. Was that the princess, or? Oh, Sigrun. Oh, Sigrun's injured. There she is. Oh, she didn't even get hit by the man in black. Or at least on camera, I suppose. I hope Rod doesn't join our party. I'm gonna be disappointed, chat. Sigrun, you alright? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You must go to Princess Aisha's aid. Don't worry, Sigrun. We don't really need you in the party. We have 3. And Dogi's ability to stun is pretty useful as a support skill. The man responsible for what you see before you is Commander Sias. Oh no, chat. The second in command is evil? If only we saw it coming, chat. He's only the 3rd East antagonist that the second in command was one of the big villains, I think. Definitely East 3. Anyway. What? Oh, hello, General Drayson. Chat, when I'm looking at him, I'm like, I don't know what it is about it, but he's reminding me of Kingdom Hearts for some reason. I just feel like at any minute we're gonna start talking about Hearts. General Drayson says, "Halt! I will not allow you to go any farther." Excuse me, further. Zeiss says, "Huh, I'm afraid that won't do. My goal was to kill the Prime Minister, but if I also dispatch the princess, my work here will be complete." Murder, scoundrel! Zeiss, what are you doing? You're the Altaginian Falcon. You fought bravely against the Romans, sworn enemies of Altago. My enrollment in the Dragon Knights was mere happenstance. Defeating the Romans was merely my putting out the sparks of an imminent fire before it could become a blaze. My loyalty never once lay with the kingdom of Altago. Why would I willingly serve the king, the chief of the tribe that persecuted Ishka and destroyed the land's balance? Why do you... There must be some sort of force controlling him. A puppet master pulling the strings. No. Well, I mean, I guess it's technically Tia, but no, I don't think he's brainwashed. Zeiss, I will ask you this just once. It was you who assassinated His Majesty, was it not? See, they gotta confirm it for the slower players, chat. What? Adol the Red's presence was almost too good to be true. It couldn't have worked out better for me. Ooh, look at that smirk. He bore all the suspicion that otherwise would have been on me. No. What you have done is unforgivable. Anyway, let's take our time. Team Sias is in the inner room. You must confront him for the truth. Commander Rod is visibly upset. Get away! Get the hell away! That jerk! Damn him! Damn him! Oh, is this actually going to be a legit boss fight? I mean, I guess I should let Dogi heal a little more. Chat. I'm hoping this is just a cutscene thing and not an actual boss fight. If it is, I will pause so you can make your bets. And I'll let Dogi heal in the meantime, since we have time. So anyway, just in case we need him with 400 more health, it would probably be to our benefit. And hey, at least we could say that I did get some armor upgrades before coming here. Also, thankfully, we had spare gold coming into here. That's also one thing I'm thankful for, because we ended up getting like almost 40 extra defense because of that. So hopefully, if this is a boss battle, we have some chance against whatever it is. So we're pretty close to leveling. Adel's almost 47, Dogi's almost 45. Guess we'll leave everything as is for now. I was gonna say, they were not gonna pay to animate that fight. No way, chat. It's like, fade to black. Well, he's gone. Grayson? Impressive, General. You're the first man ever to exchange more than one blow with me, but you chose the wrong opponent. Your power. It's the same power that Adel acquired. No, it's even more. So, you noticed. I can't have this getting around, though. You and the princess are not long for this world, dear General. No. Sire, stop right there! Well, well. What is the killer of our beloved king doing here? Have you come to pay your penance? Shut the hell up! You're the one who killed him! It seems you know something we don't. Why don't you tell us, Falcon? Or should I just call you traitor? Huh. You talk big for the Ishkan Elder's errand boy. You know he's not even the real elder, right? You son of a... I know everything. Adel Christian, I even know that you were chosen as the Dragon Warrior, and you have attained 3 Dragon Stones. How the hell do you know that? I don't have to answer you. Oh, boss music time, chat. Ultiginian Falcon? Sias? But perhaps I will if you can endure the peerless swordsmanship of the Ultiginian Falcon. Damn. Get ready. Is this actually winnable? I think it is winnable. Hold on, chat. We're gonna pause. It's betting time, chat. It's time to bet. So, he's got a decent amount of health. I suppose we could probably get it in 3 tries. It's just kind of a shame that we definitely can't get any more experience, and we don't have enough money for other items. There's just an immediate bet on no. I feel the vote of confidence. Thank you, Chris. So what could I do against him? He's moderately fast, but not the fastest we've seen. If we had, I was gonna say Minera. I don't think that's her name. Mashira. If we had Mashira, I think she would be able to zone this fight pretty well. And sadly, I think even Sigrun would have been good for this fight. But unfortunately, we're stuck with Dogi, who's not really good at range. So we are kind of forced to be close-ish. So I'll give the chat another few seconds to vote, just in case, you know, you're deciding whether or not to do it. And I think I'm going to close it right about here, chat. Let's close betting. Let's see how we do, chat. If I lose via cutscene, I will count that as a lot. Whoa, he does a lot of damage. He's got a kind of abusable pattern I could take advantage of. But if I do get hit, he does a ton of damage. Because our allies sometimes they hit him. Oh, yeah, see, I got tagged there. Ooh, he hit me for a lot there. That kind of sucks. Damn, if only was there a way we could get more extra skill here. I think I can do this. It's just, I need a better strategy for next time. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, I think I'll fail this attempt. We'll see if we get a game over or not, chat. If we do, this might be a big issue. Oh, he killed me during my immortal tackle. That's kind of a problem. So we do get this cutscene, so maybe we are supposed to lose? I'm not really sure, chat. Princess Aisha says, Adol, Dogi, you. What is this power? This won't do. Adol, haven't you overcome numerous ordeals all throughout Altago? The great dragons must be cringing in shame at your grievous misuse of their powers. Oh, no, you didn't. I'll tell you one thing, though. To believe the Dragon Warrior is capable of saving Altago from the Wind of Destruction is false hope at best, and utter delusion at worst. What? What do you mean? The 5 dragons already know this. This is merely the beginning of that which must happen according to the one true way, the root of all existence. If you do not understand that, you will never succeed. But really, you wouldn't prevail even if you did. You will not be able to lay even one finger on me. The root of all existence. Enough of your mind games. Boy's voice says, Adol, Dogi. Father? This determination. I've never felt such malice. Such a thirst for blood. Who are you? What did you do to them? 4 delegates of the 5 tribes. You've already led the Dragon Warrior to the Sanctums. Your presence is no longer necessary. Yeah? How fortunate. Now I can simply be rid of you all at once. Yuri voice says, that will not be necessary. What? Who? The Dragon Warrior lacks power. If he is unable to reach us, it will have an adverse effect on the right. They should be left alive so they may aid him. But the higher the hope, the deeper the despair, and the right requires the deepest of despair. We shall have them prolong their suffering. Understood. Damn. Hey, you! Who the heck are you? Where did you come from? You're gonna spout crap deepening our despair. At least have the decency to show your face. You're the one behind it all. The assassination of my father, the outbreak of disease in the city, the mass murder on the palace grounds. I, Aisha Sari Adonis, the sovereign of Altago, hereby command you, reveal your face and give me your name. Very well, I will oblige. Whoa, she had a big transformation, chat. Ooh, purple eyes, nice. What? The hell? You're the kind lady who always brought us medicine. Tia? Allow me. You see before you the true ruler of all, the Eldris of Iska, guardians of the moon. Okay, see, I was thinking she was related to the Moon Tribe, chat, because we talked about that before. The great Tial Luna, Rem-Iskalia. Ooh, that's a name. What? The lost elder line of Iska. Wait a minute. Tia, this is some kind of joke, right? Dogi's very slow on the uptake, chat. I mean, it has to be, right? You've been so kind to me and Adol. Tell me this isn't all just some big misunderstanding. Whoa, her portrait is very different. I, the maiden Eldris of Iska, live to serve only the great root of all existence. I will call forth the wind of destruction and cleanse the land. You! The Tia you know was no more than a charade, a persona. I was just listening to the music chat. It's kind of interesting. All was for the purpose of returning the land of Altago to its ideal state. My work as a medicine maker who freely traverses the lands of Altago was a cover to avert suspicion. See, I thought she was the one literally spreading the plague. The assassination of His Majesty, the creation of Miasma, the massacre in the palace, even my friendship with you, it was all an act. I have a feeling that might not entirely be true though, chat. Also, notice we don't see her hairpin anywhere. So I wonder where that went, chat. One that allowed me to keep watch and advance my ends. You've got to be kidding me! And what about the girl? What about Maya? You were so desperate to help her. Are you saying that was all an act too? The life of one child is as as a mote of dust before the great root. All must be engulfed by the wind of destruction to make way for the eternal cycle of rebirth. The little girl, you, and even I, it is only a matter of time. Adel Christian, I suggest you leave Altago. You are an outsider, free from the bonds of Altago and its fate. If you stay here, then you too will be engulfed by the wind of destruction. Tia! Wait! If you still wish to stop me despite my warning, then acquire the Dragon Stones. All of them. Without them, your efforts will surely come to naught. Damn. This can't actually be happening, can it? Is this some really elaborate practical joke? Dogi's like the permanent skeptic of the group. I don't know why, for some reason, chat. If so, I'm not laughing. Oh, Dogi. Well, I would like to save, and then we'll retry that boss fight twice. But I feel like this is a good stopping point, in general, for the story. Following these events, delegates from the villages throughout Altago gathered together to offer Altago City their aid. Among them were Fatima, Mustafa, and even Ciarius. Adel decided to survey the city and speak with its residents and visitors to determine the best course of action. I would like to save game. It seems like now that they're here, maybe we will get one additional quest. I never imagined she was the one behind all of this. And she's the last in the line of Ishkan elders, no less. I thought they were all dead and gone. I can't say I'm not surprised myself. It is our duty as the surviving members of Iska to protect the balance of Altago in the stead of the late elders. That's what I believed, and why I stayed hidden for over 200 years, observing the changes that befell Altago. But our elder line actually survived. Now the current eldress is trying to summon the wind of destruction. They knew everything, as if it were all according to some grand design. And they even knew that Adel was in possession of the stones. It seems as if those stones have some bearing on the right they're attempting to invoke. Ciarius, do you have any idea what that connection may be? My apologies, but I do not. It seems the elder family of Ishka had a great secret that was passed down from generation to generation. A secret on which rests the fate of all Altago. Perhaps it is something so important that they could not even tell their own people. Safa says, I have no idea what it could be. Nonetheless, it is clear that the girl and the traitor are planning to bring about destruction. With the Prime Minister and countless others murdered in cold blood, Altago's balance is more tenuous than ever. They are serious, and they have clearly demonstrated an utter lack of remorse. Personally, I don't care what they're planning to do. I won't let him get away with making a fool out of me. Still, I have to concede he's a much stronger fighter than anyone I've run into before. We need to be careful. What are you gonna do from here on out, Adel? Hold on, man. Adel's in no condition to... I wasn't asking you. You two need to get it together, fast. It would have been better if I were chosen to be the Dragon Warrior. That's what I was saying, Geese. If you were the protagonist, this would be so easy. I'm glad he agrees, chat. This was Ciaris' original plan, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dear, so you knew all along, did you? Well, I must admit, I thought perhaps you were qualified, seeing the success you had shown in mastering the Ishkan arts, but Adol was chosen before I had a chance to act. If you can't step up to the challenge, I suggest you leave Altago's fate to someone who can. At least that way you won't get involved in affairs that don't concern you, like that girl pointed out. It's the most sensible decision. Yeah, but Adol and Dogi have no sense between them, so they're obviously going to agree to do this. Adol? Adol. Adol reached a decision and expressed his intention to see this ordeal through to the end. Adol. Oh, are they all just going to say Adol? Okay, I'm not repeating this anymore. Okay, there we go. Mustafa says, "You are really crazy. I knew you wouldn't give up so easily. If that's the case, then we'll be able to help you out however we're able. You can count on us." No, stop saying Adol. Thank you. Unfortunately, with no knowledge of the enemy's true motives, there are many options available to us. First, we must keep the situation in Altago City from getting any worse. Even though it's exactly what your opponent wants you to do, I suggest you continue on as you have been. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to figure out what Tia's really after. Would that mean... Yes, that you must still visit the Sea and Moon Dragons. As I said before, though, we know virtually nothing about the Moon Dragon at this point, short of that it exists. The Sea Dragon can be found within its sanctum on Ruins Island. Of that, I am certain. I see. But we need help from the elder of that tribe that reverses the Sea Dragon. Oh, excuse me, that reveres the Sea Dragon, in order to enter the sanctum, don't we? With His Majesty gone, that leaves... me. Aisha, are you okay? I'm fine. I can't just sulk around at a time like this. I checked on Sigrun and the General before coming here. Their wounds are deep, but I'm told they aren't fatal. And they're in good hands. Really? Father, I'm so relieved. A lucky break considering what happened. Ciarius, right? It's nice to meet you. I am the Princess of Altago, Aisha Sari Adonis. I'd like to take part in this as the Eldress of Adona, in place of my late father. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, your Royal Highness. But are you certain that the sovereign of the kingdom is absent from the capital in such times? It's true that the city is in terrible shape, but this is much more serious than saving just one city. Maybe a bit of an odd request, but I'd like to ask that you look after the city in my absence. With the elders of Shinoa, Sagram, and Ishka here, I'll have little to worry about. I understand, and I will oblige. Little old me? Well, alright. Let's do this thing. If any more monsters show up, my warriors will take care of them. Thank you. I'll be able to rest easy knowing you three are looking after my affairs. Adol, Dogi, I look forward to accompanying you again. There may not be much I could do, but we need to press on. It's true, we probably won't really use her. Aisha. Damn straight. Let's kick some fate. Kick some fate? Really, Dogi? Gotta work on those lines. Hey, game, I would really enjoy a point where I can save before more cutscenes. He says, I guess it's off to Ruins Islands with us then. We will even be able to charter a ship with the harbor and the shambles as it is. Yes, but the naval and merchant ships are under heavy repairs and won't be seaworthy for some time. I did, however, manage to find a small boat like the one we used last time. Perfect! I've been hoping to host another pleasure cruise. So what are we waiting for? All aboard! The SS Wavecrusher 2 is ready for departure. Aisha joined your party. Hulk joined your party. Rushi joined your party. Mashira joined your party. No, don't care. Yep, that's fine. There we go. Let's have a new save file. Let's not overwrite what we had before. So unfortunately, I think I have to redo some of our progress, but we now know we're going to be in a really hard fight. What should we do to prepare for this? Maybe it's worth actually taking the Gavel of Souls, just for some added defense. Dogi did not really help that much on that fight. Not really sure what he could do. We still don't have the Crimson Jewel. That's so annoying that they walked away with our equipment, chat. That's actually really annoying. I don't really know what to do because of that. So let's make sure Dogi gets healing. So let's actually go inside here.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and resave on that file. We're gonna skip all these cutscenes. I've already seen these. So just to see if it's possible, I'm gonna make another save here in case we're not allowed to leave once we're in here. In case we want to go back and talk to the merchants. In case that actually does do something for us. We're gonna make sure Dogi's at full health. What else could we do though? We're at full extra gauge. Adel's extra skill is really strong. I could technically time out this boss for a while. I feel like this is a boss, because it's a bonus boss, we should probably try to use our healing items for this, since we're at a very big disadvantage. Because again, we're playing with Dogi, who's okay against him, but we're taking so much damage that I think we kind of need to use the healing items for this. So in the meantime, let's heal up, chat. Healing, 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 chat. So we should probably start off with the extra skill, because I don't think we were building stun on him, from what I observed. But I could have been wrong. Let's save here. That way we don't have to do that again. And we'll skip through this cutscene. Let's switch to...
Let's go. All right.
Did Adel just completely whip his extra skill? Are you kidding me? Oh, he actually guarded that. Again, when I do that, that gives me more opportunities to hit the boss. I just can't get greedy, I think, with the hits. There, we got a decent amount of damage on him. We're out of there, chat. Darn, he did actually clip me there. That's bad. We are very slowly whittling him down, at least. Oh no, Adel got hit. Oh, he guarded that. So we can do it, it's just very tedious. It also would have helped if Adel landed his extra skill. Ooh, that hit me through that. New tactic. Oh, he did some kind of mega burst. Oh, is he just immune to damage now? Oh, I think he's just immune to damage. Okay, so this is not a winnable fight. Oh, yeah, it's not a winnable fight. There we go, confirmed. Now I can close out the bet. Can we even parry that last attack? Oh, that's really hard to react to. I just want to try it once, chat. Alright, so there's no... Oh, that's really hard to react to. Okay, so we can't win that fight. So I will pay out, chat. That is a completely unwinnable fight, so good call, chat. Well, it's at least interesting to see there's a point where you can no longer hurt him. Look at that cutscene go by, chat. Look at it go. That dialogue goes so fast when you're not reading it, chat. Okay, so I think we've seen all we really need to see. So let's pause here, chat. I think we made a lot of progress. We're gonna go ahead and close out of the game. And I will pick the winner, so congratulations, Chris. Successful bet. So I think you got most of the bets in. I think you spent extra on that bet, if I'm not mistaken. So the payout, I think I set to double. So you double points. So you probably made a profit of points overall. So I guess in terms of expectations for the game, we are kind of winding down with it. So I imagine we'll probably be done with this within 2 stream sessions. I feel like that's pretty safe to say. Like 1 stream session just to clear up the final 2 sanctums, and then the final one just for the final dungeon. We might have a 3rd one potentially if there's some missed content, but I feel like that's a pretty safe assumption for where we're going, because we've been averaging about 2 dungeons every stream. So I feel like it would be pretty safe to say that we'll clear most of those. So, unless the final dungeon is really long, I'm assuming we'll probably be done within 2 weeks. Now, one thing I will note, and I will also make sure to update the Twitch schedule, is that I actually have a plan to do something else on the Tuesday evening, so I will not be hosting this next Tuesday specifically. But I should still be good to go for next Thursday. And from my understanding, not this Saturday, but also next Saturday, I have alternate plans where I have a conflict with the stream time. So rather than just streaming at some random hour, because I would be available at different points in the day than I usually am, I think I'll just hold off on it for now. If I do end up being available on Saturday, for example, if something falls through, I might do an informal stream, but it won't be for Tales of Destiny. So if you're looking for more of that playthrough, don't worry about that. We'll continue that, I think, on the Sunday. In terms of our expectations of the stream itself, I'm still looking into kind of cleaning up a little bit of stream elements before presenting it over to you, the viewers, and kind of updating the streaming experience. But I think it's like 80% there. So even though it might not be perfect, I'm contemplating activating the service fully, giving it a trial run either this Saturday or this Sunday, depending on if I'm able to get some work in on the stream for Friday. But I feel like most of the things I'm looking to do are available there. I'd like to say now that if there are commands that people are interested in, I definitely want to say for the regulars that I'm pretty sure they know who they are. I will say that if there is a command you would like to customize for when we're switching over to the new system, I will not charge for 1 command. I will let everybody get 1 free command, and you get to think about it. Otherwise, you could spend points to add more commands as you see fit, and we could talk about some quality of life changes. But essentially, what we might be able to do going forward is, for example, we might be able to get the exclamation mark icicle or exclamation mark disaster to directly hook into the sound effects. So that way you as the viewer, especially if there's some really common ones like Monolith, for example, I might just give Monolith as a freebie that no one has to even put it to. So I will make sure the chat at least gets Monolith to try out, so they could just exclamation mark Monolith and get the sound effect. So that way you don't need to go into the store and you can stay within the stream itself. But the intent is that the new store, from what I understand and had spoken to for a few of the people between the streams, is that they like the store a little better, other than me needing to touch up some of the store images. It was a bit more friendly for mobile, and it also looked a bit more, well, not only professional, but it was also a little easier to read and made it a bit clear on how you attain the Ziggledies going forward for the loyalty points. So I think those are all really positive things. And honestly, if the only negative thing at this point that is really stopping me are super minor things like some message text and the sound effects not making an image appear when used, I think it's safe to say it's probably okay to switch over to that system, just because it would add a lot more quality of life features, as I said before. Like, we'll be able to move forward and you can get simplified redeeming commands, so you don't even need to touch the store. Or one that I'm definitely looking forward to from an interaction standpoint is you being able to type a message either in the chat, you can literally redeem it and do it that way, or through the store, you can leave like a 255 character message and it will potentially display on stream. And that will allow you to do things like asking or requesting for a custom challenge. So I was thinking of like just more commands in general to add to kind of play into that. So I'll remove some of the static ones we had, like switch the party members. I might give them as examples, because I had a lot of ones that were kind of like on the same tier. I might just group that as like another option as suggestions, and people could just kind of copy paste it as needed, or just describe it either way in the stream. So I feel like the stream perks will be more simplified in that standpoint. So I'll probably have something where it's like a one-time change. We'll have like the 5-minute challenge, and then there'll be like a session challenge, for example. Like, I was just trying to divide it because I feel like it is fair to request for me to do something all session. Like, you are banned from using this character for the session, for example. Like, no more geese. That's an example. You could do that. I will open it up just because I want to make sure that you, the viewer, have fun with it. So I haven't decided what the limits to that would be because we haven't really played around with it so much. So I'll try to be as flexible as possible and try not to say no for the most part. I'll try to accommodate to this to you, the viewers, because I want to make sure you have fun, but I also want to make sure it doesn't feel just like purely out of spite. But you know, it could be interesting. Because if we want to do a party where it's like nothing but the range users, for example, I feel like that would be interesting and not necessarily horrible, for example. I will miss Geese, though, if that challenge goes through. Rest in peace, Geese. So yeah, maybe we'll have like a... I'll have to think about more tiers, but right now I'm definitely thinking of like the one-shot change. That'll be like the changing of an item or like a costume piece or something like that. Then we'll have like a slightly bigger tier than that, than like the 5-minute challenge, and I said before, like the stream challenge. Trying to think anything else to go with that. Oh, so one other thing that we'll be doing at some point, maybe we'll do it at the tail end of either this Saturday session or the tail end of the Sunday session, depending on what works better this weekend for you, the viewers, is I want to get the opinions of what you think of the new alerts and things like that. And if you don't like it, definitely tell me if you don't like it. Do not feel offended. I'm just trying out some different things. I have a little mix of what we're already using with the Streamlabs, where we have like the running cat, for example, or I think the star spins when we have the subscribe. I can easily switch it back to some of those. It's not like a big deal for me. It's like, I don't know, like 5 or 10 minutes a change tops. It's not bad, chat. I could deal with it. So I just want to make sure, you know, we kind of have like a maybe some new fresh ones to mix it up a little, because I know I used a lot of the same images, for example. So I was trying to have a bit more variety. So we'll see what you, the chat, think when we get to that point. Those are actually done. I don't think I have to touch anything else for that. The hard part is just cleaning up the shop and making sure some of the commands are ready for you. And that also reminds me, chat, so I will continue to leave the Ziggledy bot on. It actually spoke at the beginning of the stream, which took me by surprise, actually. But from there, we'll probably be using the loyalty points from that. I will say, for Kirk and Chris specifically, I will probably award you bonus loyalty points, because you guys have been very essential to me in terms of making some decisions on where to go with the stream the past couple of days, and I definitely appreciated the input. So I'll probably be bestowing both of you, let's say 1,000 points. We'll just make it a nice even number. So that way you can enjoy it and you can gamble it away. Easy come, easy go, chat. So yeah, definitely, I might even leave the link to the new store on the Twitter ahead of time. I'm thinking of testing it. I left some test options in there. So right now there are some zero coster options. I will make sure to disable those when we're in the stream itself, because otherwise we'll have a 0-second cooldown, 0 costing sound effect, and I might go mad. I might, if it's just spam repeatedly. But other than that, I think we're most of the way there to making the stream element change. Like, there's some very minor optimizations. As I said before, you as the viewer probably wouldn't notice if I switched to using one source versus multiple sources. It just displays as the same to you on the end point of the stream. But for me, I'll see it. So I have changed some of the scenes around. You probably haven't even noticed which ones I have even changed, which is good because I want it to be seamless. So if you didn't notice a change, that's completely fine. Working as intended, as it were. But it does help with the performance since I'm loading a lot of things in one source versus multiple sources. So I think the only one that I think I have to touch up still is actually the stream we were just viewing for the game mode itself. I just want to make sure that when we have the chat along the side, I want to merge all those into one source just for the future. Yeah, so that also means that when you go to do the redemptions and things like that, as I mentioned before, I have a plugin for what I'm using, so I can actually just read at any point whatever you send me. Like I can already see from me testing, like I could see like username redeemed, name of option, and then like message to display and things like that I was testing. So I'll be able to give immediate feedback with the stream perks, because that's my concern, is that technically that exists for Streamlabs, where you can put in a message, but it's not in a way I can really easily read it, and I would have to have it open in a new window, versus my general setup, I just like look to my right and I see it. So it's a lot more convenient for me. So it's a bit easier to react to those things. Other than that, if you had other ideas for general commands, let me know. I will definitely take some inputs on some of the commonly used sound effects. As I said before, I'll probably give you guys the Monolith as a shortcut without requesting that you guys spend any points towards it. That one is pretty popular. And actually, kind of funny enough, I don't know if it's exposed to the end users, but ever since I've had stream elements, it actually tracks the most used commands. And I think, is that a Monolith? It's already at 80? It was one of the highest used commands. It was rather silly, because it keeps track of the sound effect usages. So it knows, chat. It knows you want to do the Monolith. It knows. I don't know if I can expose that as like a chat command. I'm not going to promise that, but it would be amusing if you could look up the most frequent command. I kind of doubt you can, but maybe every once in a while I'll just take a look. It does just like tell me what is the most redeemed store item. It tells me what is the most redeemed command, things like that. So it's just kind of amusing. So yeah, I think it was at 81 before this stream. So I think it was at 83 or something. I think the count might be slightly higher than before, because I did test it a little bit beforehand. So maybe like 10 or 15 of those might have been off stream, but it still is the most used command by far. I figured you would appreciate that, chat. So one thing I'm going to do, probably, as I said before, the end of Saturday, when we're going through and previewing the alerts, seeing how you feel about it, chat, I will also at that point transfer the loyalty points over. So I will just be taking the first page of people, excluding the bots, and I will just directly copy it over. But if you feel like you were missed and you do want the points, just let me know in chat. I could very easily just copy paste the number. It's not a big deal. But unfortunately, I have a lot of, because remember before, chat, when we were playing games, we used to get a lot of bots. Unfortunately, the bots have completely flooded the user base. There is like 400 plus names of bots in here. It's really ridiculous, chat. Like, I know these are bots because I can see them and they all have like the same kind of name to them. It's pretty ludicrous, chat. Too many bots. Yeah, I'll put it this way, chat. I know a lot of different people did stop by, and I do appreciate everybody stopping by and saying hello, but there is no way I should be at 100 user pages. There's no way. It just doesn't make any sense, chat, when it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 20 users per page, and there's over 100. I do not think that many actual real users are there. I think 20 or 30 pages is more realistic, because I feel like some people do stop by depending on what game we play, but there's some in there that are there for like, I don't know, like just like really weird amount of time, like exactly 0.08 minutes. Exactly, chat. Exactly, for like 100 something users in a row. Actually, more than that, because it's multiple pages like that. Oh, there's like 40 pages where it's 0.8. I don't know what it is about that magic number. It's just enough for the bot to register the stream and spam a message, I suppose, before they get kicked. Yeah, the only bot we'll be welcoming into the chat going forward will be the Ziggledy bot. So the Ziggledy bot will be chatting with us quite a bit more. And do not worry, chat, I have disabled its ability to get loyalty points. It will forever go pointless at this point. Trying to think anything else. As I said before, I might add one more widget just so that you guys, if you get bored between streams, can look at who has the most loyalty points. I might just put that at the bottom of the About page so that you can look at it. Otherwise, there are more enhanced commands this time around that are very similar to what's in Streamlabs, but I feel like it's a nicer format, and it tells you like what place you're out of. So we'll be able to tell how many general users have received points and that kind of thing. So I think that's all I have in terms of updates. So Stream Elements, we're going to look forward to that this weekend. I will not be streaming this next Tuesday, and I will be skipping, I believe, next Saturday's Tales of Destiny stream because I have prior plans. But otherwise, I should be good to go. I don't foresee me not doing it Thursday unless I feel really ill, and I will let you know. Because I actually wasn't sure if I would end up streaming today. I actually felt kind of sick. I think I was talking to Kirk about it before. I had very spicy food yesterday. I did not measure ingredients properly, and my stomach felt like it was on fire for hours, chat. I still feel like my stomach is still upset from that. So just make sure to test it a little more. Because I was just like, oh, I just need a little more. It's just a little drop. And it was like, oh... for like hours, chat. For hours, I felt like it. I still don't feel well even right now, but I feel otherwise I'm okay. I mean, like, I could focus on the game and things like that. It's just unfortunate, I guess, is the phrasing I'm looking for. So I should still be able to stream on Saturday. The only thing that might get offset, as I said before, is if, because I'm having such an early day tomorrow, I don't have a chance to mess around with Stream Elements, I might delay the transfer to Stream Elements to Sunday instead of Saturday. But again, I'm not planning like a really big difference between them because I should have some time Saturday afternoon, no matter what, in order to kind of clean up some of the things. So you'll have to apologize the state of the store, I think, for maybe just a day or two. And I think that's about all I have to say. So I appreciate the company. I hope you enjoyed the different boss fights we had. It looks like we were able to beat all the optional bosses, in the game? Because there's no quests associated with other ones. Unless there's a true secret hidden boss. You know, we could fight the disco ball. Disco lasers or something like that in this game. Who knows? But other than that, I'd just like to thank you all again for joining, and hopefully you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.